to go.
Camping?
None.
Anybody else
Never.
camping?
Yeah, I camped
No.
all the time. Every summer I camped.
You're
So-
okay outdoors.
Oh yeah, I love it.
okay.
Absolutely love it. But
You
we
glamp, though.
Well, it's not really glamping. It's on a platform, so it's an open air
Yeah.
Yeah,
cabin.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Same. You can make fire,
Yep.
I assume? Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Where are you going? Where's it going to be? Where
I
is
have
it?
no idea. My wife knows. I don't know.
We'll find out. It's
Yeah.
important.
It
never
wasn't
been
my
camping.
idea. I just kind of got roped into it, and I said I would do it, and she wanted to go, and I'm like, well, you're not going to some camp without me, so I'm going.
We've never taken my kids camping. Susan has never been camping.
Yeah,
Really?
I've
it's
never
Why?
not
been.
a thing here.
My youngest son, Michael, loves it. So he's up at school at Cal Poly, SLO, and which is an hour away from Big Sur, which is just stunningly beautiful. He goes up there all the time camping.
Yeah,
He
okay.
loves it, and he's like, "Why don't you ever take me?" This because I don't want to sleep on the ground. dude."
Yes.
Like when they build a Ritz-Carlton, I will take you there. Yeah, but until then,
Travis.
I
Fun
am
to be
not. I am
outdoors.
not down.
I've never felt more
Yeah,
connected.
right?
Oh,
What? You
Right?
just not like bugs, or
No.
is
Greg,
it like the
we've
dirt?
evolved as a species to
Yes.
sleep in homes and beds. And,
It's
and,
so
and,
much
With
and-
fun.
heaters
Yes.
and ACs.
No, you look up at the
And
stars.
showers.
I'm
Yes.
happy to go hiking with you. Like, I would love to go on a nice hike through the woods and do all of
You
this.
just
but
don't have to
At
sleep.
the end of the night, I would like to be at the Motel 6 instead of on the dirt.
Then you're sleeping on the ground.
No.
You know, you have
No.
it's just a really wonderful
I want to be able to order a
that's
pizza,
what he
get a
does want.
martini.
There you go. That's what he
This
does.
is not
the
complicated.
warmth, the
Yeah.
warmth of the fire is what keeps you alive.
You go.
So, no, you know what else does? That switch on the wall.
You can go
It's just fun. It's
To the
something
beach.
different.
for like
Heck
4
yeah.
hours and do a bonfire.
I'm glad
That's
you guys
fine.
like
Yes.
it. That's
I've
fine.
slept on the beach
Yeah.
too. It's great.
Oh,
Don't worry,
yeah,
Charlie.
yeah.
Me too. I love sleeping on the beach.
Yeah.
I've done
got you
stuff
there.
on the beach.
I've never been
Whatever.
camping either, man.
You've
Sorry,
never
I'm
been
with you on
camping?
that one.
You
Never
should
been
go.
camping.
You should
Good
go.
man.
It's fun. It's fun. It really is. It is fun
I
to
don't
be
think
outdoors.
the wilderness is for me.
Well,
Yeah.
go try it and see.
Yeah, you got to try it.
Do
Go
you
try
fish?
it
You
and
gotta
see.
try it.
Yeah, I can fish.
You can fish?
Yeah, I'd much rather like saltwater fish than
Oh,
freshwater fish.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be really good to freshwater fish.
Yeah.
I'm okay, so I can feed myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You'd
can do
rather be
that.
on the boat and just let it hang off the back of the boat and,
sit
roll
there.
in the big tunas.
Absolutely, and just sit there for a while and fight that thing. But yeah, I mean, if you have to hunt, you got to hunt. But yeah, so all done, so happy,
Nice.
and we are popular with nurses. Did you know that?
My wife's a nurse, so I know I'm popular with
Okay.
nurses. Yeah.
I was breezing
I've
through.
got it going.
Breezing through the
DeAndre,
hospital.
too.
Hey, D4, I love the show.
Oh,
Love
yeah?
it. Yeah. I'm like, hey, we're popular now.
All right.
That's awesome.
Which hospital were you at?
I was at Kaiser and Carson.
Okay.
Yeah, my Kaiser.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were on strike. Did you know?
I did not know that.
There was,
I did know. Yeah.
There's a Kaiser strike. Yeah.
Who was it this week? Was it the?
Jeez, Greg.
No. Legitimately. It was pharmacists, then it was pharmacy
Something.
techs, then it was like the nurses, and they've gone all the way through over the last like 2 months.
The one I went, nothing was working. There were people outside, and they sent me to Carson. So,
Mm.
yeah. I felt bad because I didn't shower after the gym, and I had on the stinky clothes.
Ew.
I had to get it done.
Did you change your T-shirt at least?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Straight.
You just came in.
straight from the gym.
You came in
I
damn.
had to get fingerprinted.
Yeah.
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 Smelling up that joint too. You couldn't wait to get me out
You
of
had to
there.
go to the police station to do that? City Hall? Where'd you go for that?
A little side of the
Okay.
road spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I walked
bootleg
in
fingerprints.
4 minutes. He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you come up here, get out, you stink," and then had to get the TB test. So
Yeah,
all
like-
done, happy.
That's a good strategy, by the way.
Yes.
You come in a little ripe, and they're going to get you in and out of there as quickly as they can.
Works on Southwest Airlines.
Oh.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, but so it's a lot of the times those planes are full, and you're
It
just
is.
ruining everybody's day.
Smell and then grab the vomit bag and just sit there.
Oh,
I
God.
guarantee you, you'll get a middle seat.
That is a strategy.
I guarantee it'll be empty.
That is
Yeah.
a very distinct strategy. It is a Wednesday, which means Greg is here. Laura, of course, DeAndre here as well. And
Yeah.
what have we been talking about forever and ever? This is the last couple of weeks. Lakers, LeBron, Luka, what happens next? So I think what we should do next is Lakers, LeBron, Luka, and what happens next. It's all coming up. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Shane Gillis and Friends is coming to the Hollywood Bowl on May 4th, and ESPN LA is partnering with Netflix as a Joke and Live Nation to give you a shot at winning tickets. Tune in all day Friday when we'll be giving away 4 pairs of tickets live on air to callers. Don't miss your chance to see one of the biggest names in comedy take over one of LA's most iconic venues. Shane Gillis and Friends at the Hollywood Bowl. Tickets on sale now at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. Only on ESPN LA.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
There's President's Day savings right now at George Chevrolet. And GM John Good will make you a great deal on a brand new, top-selling Chevy Equinox, gas or electric. Lease a Chevy Equinox LT for only $220 a month. Or choose the Equinox EV LT for just $269 a month for 36 months and $39.95 due at signing. 91 Freeway, Lakewood exit in Bellflower. Or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Discount calculated off MSRP on select models. Lease offer approved credit through GM Financial. Ends 3/2/2026. For full details, call 866-949-4805.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
It's crazy to see how much everyone's changed at these reunions.
Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yes, he told Tim he started taking Nugenix Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but he said it's way more than that. It also skyrockets nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. Tim started taking it right away, and trust me, I've already noticed results.
Wow, I might just have to go catch up with Brian.
After 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. Feel like your old self again with Total T2. Stronger, leaner, and more energized. Just text ORDER to 369-369 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone and nitric oxide booster. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's ORDER to 369-369. ORDER to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Right.
Just all right.
Right.
All right.
Right. It was cool.
By the way, I think that's the first time I ever said I.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Did I get it out in one piece? Did I
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
Back to the guys.
Guys, I have to read this to you.
What?
Corbin on the chat said, Laura, tell DeMarco he's too old to be pulling up to places musty and funky.
Nah, no, I'm not. I can do what the hell I want to do. I had a great workout.
If my nostrils hurt.
I had a great workout.
Very fresh right now.
Thank you. But I had a great workout. I was charged up, and I'm like, I'm finishing this now, right now. I'm not changing. I'm not taking a shower. I'm doing this.
You're not.
now.
You're completely unapologetic.
About being smelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would I?
Because we're trying to have a society.
Well, I mean, I was only in there for 5-10 minutes.
Well, that's
tops.
10 minutes. Someone else had to deal with your essence.
And I told the nurse who took me to the back of the room, I said, forgive me for my sneaky sweatshirt. She said, it's okay. No problem.
Well, if you do make the attempt to say, look, I came straight from the gym, I'm really sorry, then we're good. But if you're just sitting there with the Linus fumes coming off of you. It was a Pigpen. Linus had the blanket. Pigpen had the stink fumes.
I stayed away from people, and then, I didn't sit down long. I didn't sit down at all. I was moving. I wanted to get it done. You know when you don't have the right paperwork at school and they give you the look?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
The secretary, every time she sees me, is giving me the eye. Like, you're the last one.
Yeah.
I'm done to sneaky sweatshirt and all. Yeah.
How bad was it?
It's bad.
You know what the real test is, right?
What?
Was it bothering you?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
That's how you know you've gone to the other side, when you're annoying yourself in the whole process.
That sweatshirt is actually 18 years old.
Holy smoke.
Yep.
Is it a Rams one?
I got that in St. Yes.
Yeah.
It's 18 years old. That's exactly how old it is. And it's my go-to workout sweatshirt.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's had a lot of reps.
Yeah. I tried what do you call the powder? Not the soap, the other one, the OxyClean.
Oh, that stuff works pretty good.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's only so much you can do.
Well, at some point, It's in
Right.
the DNA of the fabric.
If I don't sweat and heat it up, it's fine. I could wear it in here. But as soon as I sweat and heat it up, it's going to start
Do
stinking.
you have your high school sweat? Because you said 18 years, and I was like, I have my high school graduation sweater. So this year it'll be 20 years. Do you guys have yours?
I have a jersey and I do have a sweatshirt, but I can't wear it. It's too small.
Oh, mine's way too big.
I don't have anything.
Not
from my school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't you wear a high school jersey one time
I
in
did.
here?
Yeah. And you see how tight it was?
Just a little. I mean, you're different to Marco back
A
then.
little bit, yeah.
We didn't get to keep anything.
You
No?
kept all your stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Like your uniform stuff.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. No, they would assign it to you on the first day of the season, and on the last day of the season, you had to turn it all back in.
Wow.
It didn't have your name?
You got to keep your hat. They had
Okay.
nameplates that they'd sew on the back and then just unsew them, and you had to turn it back in again.
You giving it to somebody
That's
else?
cheap,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking about your high school senior sweater, the one you get when you graduate.
Oh, I didn't get one of
We
those.
didn't have that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we didn't
No.
have that.
Senior
I-
sweater?
Yeah, like mine has 2000. It has 06, and it has everybody's name on
Letterman
it.
jacket?
I didn't have that
No?
either.
Yeah, but you guys didn't have the option or you didn't get it?
I chose not to get
You
one.
chose not to get it.
Oh,
okay.
see, I bought mine.
Oh, yeah, okay. Did you get
We
a
didn't
Letterman
have a
jacket?
sweater at all, but the Letterman jacket I opted out of.
No Letterman. No.
No Letterman jacket.
No.
When did they go out of style? Because they were everything.
Yeah,
to
that was
us.
like a big thing
That
in
was
our
a big
year.
choice by
Can
you
I-
not to get one.
Well, we've talked about this off the, air.
50s?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I be honest with you? They're expensive now.
They're very
They
expensive.
were expensive back then.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
Yeah, especially if you get them embroidered and all that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
out.
that's a Letterman's jacket. The sweater was like $50.
Oh,
I don't
no,
think we
I don't
had
think I had a
sweaters.
sweater.
I don't
But
think
also,
so.
like,
Was
when
it
are you
not?
going to wear that again? So, like, you get out of high school and you're in college. You're going to wear a
No.
high school sweatshirt?
I
a high
use
school
it to
Letterman
sleep,
jacket?
okay?
Reunion.
Okay, so
Oh, nobody cares
the
about that.
10-year, the 20-year, and then
I
you're
don't
done?
care for that.
Like to be prepared for my 30-year
There
reunion
you
30
go.
years in
Yeah.
advance.
Wait, do you guys actually
Sounds
attend?
kind of ridiculous.
Do you guys
No.
actually attend your reunions?
No,
I
I've
went
never.
to my 10th and my 20th. I did not go to my 30th.
So we didn't actually even have a 20th. So they
Had a 10?
I didn't go to it, but yes, we did have a 10.
Wait, no, 30th's coming up. I've done 10 and I did 5 and 10. That's what it was.
Wait, there was a 5?
I think we had a 5.
Oh.
Something. I've been to 2. I don't know which ones they
But
were. They were
bunch
that
of-
meaningful.
A bunch of the kids that were not the president or the vice president, they were like, we didn't have a 20th reunion, so we're going to make a 22-year reunion.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went to that. It was terrible.
Really?
Like every
Oh.
moment,
you go to
everybody was
yours?
still in the same clique.
Went to one. It was the 10-year.
Yeah.
And that was enough.
Listen,
Yeah, it was enough for me.
it's called Facebook. It's called Instagram.
yeah.
If I care to hang out or whatever, I'm still
I
talking to you.
love my teammates.
Yeah.
I love my high school teammates. But there's some people like I hope I never see you
Yeah,
again.
I'm good.
Ever,
I'm
ever,
good.
ever. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
feel, Trav.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I
like
don't need to
not
see
in
you.
a bad way. I'm good. Like the people I need to be in touch with, I'm in touch
There
with.
you go. Yes, sir.
And you always say, "Hey, it's good to see." We should make sure. And then the second you walk out, you're like,
Oh, that
not
guy.
a chance.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah,
No
get outta
doubt.
here. No way.
Speaking of that,
No way.
so they want him back. Did the
I don't
Lakers
know.
actually say we want LeBron back? Is that what the quote was? Is that what you sent me today? That's what I read.
They are open of him
Yeah.
coming back.
That's not what it said.
It's
It
very
said
specific language.
that's what he
It's-
said.
Yeah. You know. I had an epiphany on this
Yeah?
today. Think about what we've talked about the vast majority of the last couple of years, and in particular this season.
LeBron,
Right, but what about him?
whether he wants to be here or not, yeah.
Right. Whether he wants to be here or not. Whether or not you can win a championship with him. Whether or not it's this. Whether or not it's that. What's his relationship with Jeannie? What's his relationship with JJ? What's this, that, and that? Would it not just be better to just kind of, you know what, and just be done with the noise and just
Yes,
be a
it would be.
and
100.
just be basketball only? That we've got one of the best players in the league. We're going to try to surround him with as many good players as we can, and the stuff, and it's not all negative stuff, but the stuff that comes with LeBron James just is the juice worth the squeeze at this point, to have all of the noise, the constant. DeAndre sent us another story today about how the streaming rights for his retirement tour might be worth tens of millions of dollars. And good for LeBron, but is that good for the Lakers? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so much stuff that isn't about getting better necessarily, to just say, you know what, we're going to turn off that noise and we're just going to do basketball stuff.
Who is it better for? Is there a team in the NBA that is actually good for? Outside of like Charlotte, is there a team that it's actually good for? Because it doesn't seem like it.
Maybe not. And maybe you could make the case that for Cleveland, maybe it might be to close the circle for him because he's from there, because he won their only title there, et cetera. So you could at least, I think, make a case.
But that's for him.
But even for them to a small degree, I agree it would be disruptive for them as well. But for the Lakers, DeMarco, wouldn't it just make a lot more sense to just say, man, we've done everything we can, but we have to move on. We have to go in another direction right now. We're done with this. As awkward as it may be, as unsatisfying as the conclusion of it may be, to just say, we're out. We're out.
As soon
We're
as
just,
I
we're
can
just gonna do something
cauterize
different.
the wound, absolutely. But I don't think you can do that with LeBron.
Why not?
Because I'm reading this, like when he sent it, I thought it was a joke. Like his farewell tour is going to be worth $40 to $75 million.
What does that have to do with the Lakers telling him thank you, but no thank you?
It's a big deal. It's huge. I mean, I
for
don't.
Who though?
For him and for the Lakers.
Why?
Because he's wearing your uniform.
But he doesn't have to. That's the point. Like,
well,
obviously
he's royalty. That's what I mean. I wouldn't want to be the team that, I guess, thumbs my nose at his.
Again, and I'm not trying to be like cheeky. Why not? Why not? Like, why not just say, we've done everything we possibly can for you. We have to move on.
Well, because I think you kind of signed up for that when you signed him in the first place.
The buses did. This team didn't. This group didn't.
Well, I think you would honor what they did.
No, I think that's what he's saying.
I know. I think you would honor what the Bus family put in place, and then
I think that's what Travis is saying.
Yeah.
We don't have to. They did that.
Yeah.
We don't have to. Thank you for your services. Goodbye.
That would be cold as hell.
It would be, but
it would definitely signal in a new era.
Sure would.
That the Lakers aren't interested in honoring one of the greatest players of all time.
They have honored him. They've bent over backwards. What is this, his 8th year here in L.A.?
Correct.
Yeah.
This is his 8th season here in L.A., and they have done everything they possibly can to give him everything that he has ever wanted. It's enough. And it's time to move on to whatever's next. And whatever's next is Luka. And he can go take those 10, 20, 50, $75 million, whatever the streaming rights for that may be. That's good for LeBron, and he should earn every penny of it. But it doesn't have to be on my watch.
I'm with you.
Go to Cleveland.
This is my point. I don't know how you get out of this if you're the Lakers. That's what I keep saying.
You are out of it, though.
Yeah.
Because, the contract ends.
Okay, so the other thing.
I think that's the biggest thing, though.
The other thing that you sent, and it said that the Lakers want LeBron back.
Per David Miniman in his article.
Right. But when you say
at the right
Lakers
price.
reportedly want LeBron James to return to the team next season. If he wants to play at 24th, he'd be welcome back in LA. So they want him to come back. They want him. They want this. They want to send him out.
What else should they say? No, we don't want him.
Well, if it's
put it out to Dave McMenamin, we don't actually want him.
I wish that you could just do what he's saying and just cut the cord now and get on with building the team.
I don't think you can cut the cord now, and maybe they could make a more circumspect statement.
in the summer,
but just basically say, you know what? No thanks. We're out.
How come they can't do two things as far as have the retirement tour, but understand that there's still a path and building a team around Luka Doncic and possibly still contend for a championship, meaning they present their plan to him going into the offseason, whatever the circumstances happen this season. They go in with the plan and tell him, hey, look, this is the type of team that we're going to build around Luka Doncic. This is what we're going to do. This is the type of players that we're going to acquire. We're going to make sure that we do anything necessary to make sure that we're not wasting any of these next couple seasons in Luka Doncic's prime. If you fit in that, we will be more than welcome for you to come. We're still going to honor your retirement tour. We're still going to honor you going to different places and stuff like that, but we're still going to keep the message clear that we want to still contend.
But he's got to accept that, whatever role that is.
But that's what I'm saying is
How
that
does it benefit the
that's
Lakers?
the best thing that the Lakers should do is go in and present that plan to LeBron and see if he's understanding and willing to accept that role.
There's one, I agree with all of that except for one part. The one part about it that I don't think fits. Everything does, but one part. You can do the retirement tour and you can build a better basketball team if he's willing to take this, but the circus in town, every night in every city that you go to, every time you go to, the last time you're going to Chicago, the last time you're going to Memphis, the last time you're going to Dallas, Houston, Miami, like every time, here we go again. Here's the pregames. It's like, really? Like that. I don't think that's beneficial to what they want to get done. Luka has an out in his It's not going to happen anytime soon, but you have to start. What was the thing yesterday? He won some direction, some consistency. These things of let's start moving the ball down the field. And while you might be able to give him some shooters, give him some defense, but if you have the circus in town every day, you can't ignore it and pretend it's not happening.
To get Luka to even agree to a contract extension with the Lakers and to be a part of this franchise, he has to have a plan. And that plan has to start now.
That's
so like
the only thing.
Luka did sign a contract extension, though.
But he did, but with an understanding that there was a plan.
But
he basically
here's the
wasted this year because you're just saying.
But I wouldn't necessarily call this season a waste, though. Everyone's calling the season a waste, but we gotta understand that. Like they went in there with their hands tied. They didn't really have much things that they can do going into this season.
I agree with that, but they are untied at the end of this season. That's what's different. Coming into this season, they were kind of locked in. This is what it was. LeBron opted into his contract. This is going to be what it is.
That's the voice I can't wait to hear from.
Yeah,
Luka.
So the quote in the piece yesterday was, Luka is having, as long as there's a, quote, adherence to principles and, quote, long-term picture.
What's that next line too?
Right.
This isn't there that he's not asking. He's never asked for a superstar.
Right. Those two things plus the circus of a retirement tour, while well deserved. But it doesn't have to be. It would be one thing if he had a contract for next year. You can just let it run its course. It's over, and you're not. It's just this doesn't work for us moving forward. We're not kicking you out. We're just not keeping you in.
Right.
We're not saying. You had another year. We're just going to send you out of here.
I personally think Luka would be okay with the circus.
Maybe.
Because someday it's going to be him. And I wouldn't want to run the risk of, I guess, alienating myself from my biggest superstar by doing this wrong. You know what I mean? Creating a bad vibe if you do this wrong with LeBron.
What if he's telling you, I don't mind if you do it? What if he's like, hey, man.
Luka?
I would like an adherence to principles and long-term planning. That, to me, does not sound like bring him back under any means necessary.
And I'd be fine with that because you can get on with it.
Right.
If Lucas says, I don't want to waste any more time.
Adherence to principles and long-term planning, is that not what that means?
Done, yes.
So he's, 26, 27 years old, and I know it's not a wasted year, but this is a year of Luka Doncic's prime where he's young that you're not going to win a championship. If you do bring him back next year, LeBron, you're basically saying the exact same thing's going to happen because of how much money it's going to cost to keep him around. He's not going to take the minimum, so that's going to go into your cap, and that hurts how you build the team moving forward.
Exactly, and it's another year of, well, maybe next year we can start fresh.
Then then the reports of him going to Cleveland and him taking a minimum contract there because of what their roster is constructed. Why can't the Lakers do that same thing and tell him, hey, look, you can't. We're not going to sign you. We're going to have to give you a minimum contract because. And again,
that's what McMenamin's saying, though. McMenamin's saying that.
But we also got to keep in mind, and I brought this up last time we were talking about the offseason, the potential targets that they can get. There's going to be other teams that are trying to get those same targets as well. So it's not
it's not that they can't; it's that they don't want to. There's a difference between those two things. Could they do what you just described in Cleveland? Sure, but maybe they just don't want to. That's the part that all of this. The Jeannie on the CNBC interview talking about. Well, I think my dad. Can we just get to the part where the team gets better? Right. Can we stop talking about all of this other stuff? Nope. And it just seems like all of the stuff that's in the universe that isn't about, hey, we need some guys that can play defense. We need to get more athletic. We need to get some shooters. That it's, well, my dad would have liked this. Well, they fired this brother or that brother doesn't like it. It's just so, like, can we just get back to the stuff that matters on the court? And I get it. It's never going to be zero because it's the Lakers. So there's always going to be stuff in the universe. But this is some stuff that you could really just kind of, it's gone. Like if you just said we're out of this business, it would be wild for what? A day or two, a week or two tops, and then it's like we're on to the next thing.
I think it would last longer than that. You would get, burned at the stake on every radio show.
Not this one.
Not this one.
First take would go off if you don't handle this the proper way.
I hear you. Yeah. But
I'd be okay with it.
I'm not going to let Stephen A. make me run it back because I don't want him to light me up on first take.
I don't think it would go away. It would be very loud, but it wouldn't matter to me because I'm moving on.
It would be very loud, but I think we move on from stuff really fast.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. It would be loud, but it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
And McMenamin actually was saying that the Lakers would welcome him back for that minimum contract, so they can do it.
Yeah.
They would give him that minimum contract also, but is he going to take it in L.A. if he's going to get the same contract in L.A. and in Cleveland? If he has a choice where a team where clearly doesn't want him and wants to move on from him to build around Luka, he's not going to stay here for the minimum. He'll go home for the minimum.
I have a thought. Like, you can't have LeBron and Austin Reeves. You just can't, because it's the same team. You're not really getting that much better. So if you bring LeBron back, then it's kind of the same thing. That's what I mean. If you want to build around AR and Luka, then LeBron can't be here.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, too, Trav. Like, we get killed all the time for saying that we hate LeBron and that we want him gone.
I don't hate LeBron James.
We don't hate him,
Yeah,
but we're
you
done.
do.
No, I don't. Hate is a strong word. We just want his business. Like, we want him out of the Lakers.
I'm ready for what's next.
Exactly. My thing is, people are like, give him the fanware tour, give him this. Then understand your team's not winning a championship next year. If you bring him back and you give him that tour, most likely, I'm not saying absolutes here because I don't know what's going to happen, but most likely you're not winning a chip. So you're okay with bringing him back, giving him that farewell tour, and saying the Lakers are not going to get another one. Or get him out of here. He can go to Cleveland, wherever he's at, give him his tour, go visit him when he's here, not in a Laker uniform, and we can potentially have a chip next. Maybe not next year, but we're getting closer to it.
You're moving in the right direction. You're
Like,
on to
you
what's
can't
next.
have both, people. Pick one.
It's very hard.
Pick one.
I don't think you can have both of those things at the same time. I really
Pick
don't.
one.
Spring training is open. Spring training. They're going to start
Yay!
playing games before too long.
Ooh.
And I got a question. What is Act 3 from Shohei Ohtani? But before we do that, I know what Act 14 is for Rotolo Chevrolet. That's to win Dealer of the Year again, because that's what they've done. Dealer of the Year 14 years in a row at Rotolo Chevrolet, Fontana, California, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You cannot miss it. All the Chevy cars and trucks, all of the Silverados. Been driving Silverados for years now. Absolutely love it. Bought other cars from Rotolo Chevrolet. Absolutely love it because I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get an incredible vehicle at an incredible price with customer service that is second to none. That's what Mike Capozio and his entire team does day after day, week after week, month after month, to the tune of 14 Dealer of the Year awards in a row. So if you've been thinking about it, there is no better place to go for that new Chevy than Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit in Fontana. And if you're thinking, awesome, Trav, that sounds great. Nothing about that I don't like, except the fact that I don't live in Fontana or anywhere near it. No problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO, RotoloChevy.com, and tell them that Travis sent you in.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew
And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Hey, OC, Chris Morales here, and let me ask you this. You got your tax return, but can you actually see where it went? This is your reminder to hit up VisionWorks. New glasses, eye exams, contact lenses, the home-ish book up. If your prescription is outdated, your eyes are working overtime, use some of that tax refund on healthy eyes and fresh frames. VisionWorks makes it easy, affordable, and fast. Clear vision? That's money well spent. There's 7 OC VisionWorks locations ready to help you see clearly right away. VisionWorks. See the difference.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is giving away a kilo of gold in February. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all February long for the $500,000 kilo of gold giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in February for your chance to win big. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tajon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Hey, yes. You know this is, right?
Yeah, I do. I need to hear the vocal and I'll get it, but I know this song. Hold on. You got
Do you guys want Mott's on Friday?
There you go.
I just needed to hear the vocal.
There you go. Yes.
What'd you say, Laura?
Do you guys want Mott's on Friday?
No.
Because we're going to be wearing quarter zips. So, you know, we got to.
Like this
You
is
just had matcha. You said you hated
It was so gross.
See?
you
so
didn't like a
gross.
big glass of chalk.
No.
I told you my niece works at Starbucks, and
Yeah.
she goes, "You have to try it my way." And I texted her, "You owe me $8, homegirl. This
Yeah.
is gross."
Respect, but you got to go get matcha somewhere else, man. I'm sorry.
Well, yes, I know that. But
Matcha's good to me, man. I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie to you.
okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Do better, DeAndre.
Wow.
All you. More.
We got our new quarter zips. We've always worn. This is like a
Yes.
quarter zip is
I
not a
don't-
trend for you.
I don't know what's happening with the quarter zips. Yes.
We're fine. You know who loves a good quarter zip?
Who?
Andrew Friedman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He like. I dare you to find him not in a quarter zip.
He looks good in one.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a standard baseball executive uniform on
Yeah.
the field. They're all wearing their quarter
Sporty,
zip.
but you can dress it up.
They're very comfortable.
They are, and they look nice enough to where you look like you're trying just enough without trying too hard. That's a good way to think
Will
about
he
it.
be Hall of Fame worthy?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Andrew
As
Friedman?
a GM?
As an executive.
As an executive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
there's two executives. There's more than two, but I think there are two guys that are clearly of this 21st century that have put themselves in the Hall of Fame by what they've done in the executive suite. Theo Epstein and Andrew Friedman.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
Yeah.
He has 3 World Series titles and gone to the World Series 5 times.
Yeah. And
I just didn't know how you label him.
Yeah.
Going in. I mean,
Contributor.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Theo
got to
Epstein
go in.
broke
right.
the curse in Boston and Chicago.
Wow.
I mean, give me a break. So
Wow.
those guys I think are going to go. Shohei is obviously going to go. What does he do for Act 3? Because Act 1, assuming that the Angel thing was great for him, but, everybody started paying real attention when he comes to L.A. Act 1, 50-50 MVP World Series championship.
Unbelievable.
Act 2, another MVP, another World Series championship, resets his own Dodger single-season home run record, and returns to the mound in fairly dominating fashion. What's Act 3? You can't reasonably expect him to win the MVP, except for he probably will be the favorite. You can't reasonably expect the Dodgers to win the World Series again, except they're the heavy favorite. So what does Shohei Ohtani do to make you go, are you kidding me all over again, or have we maxed out?
No, if you keep this up, I'd be impressed. If he does it again, the same numbers or something approximate to what he did last season, I would be amazed. Maybe batting average? If you hit for a higher average?
But even if he let's say he hit 315, that's impressive, but I don't know if that's like pick your jaw up off the floor stuff.
I'm looking. I don't know where else he could really impress me. He's done everything already.
You know where
he's
it is?
done both. What?
You know where it is? It's if he wins the Cy Young. That would be the only way that you can. It's not going to happen. I really don't believe it's going to happen. But if there is an Act 3 that has to be bigger and better than what he did the first 2 years, it's Cy Young.
We didn't talk about that. Who was that from? Who they play in the World Series?
Blue Jays.
They were talking about Yamamoto and Ohtani pitching, and he basically said he wasn't afraid of Ohtani pitching. He said Yamamoto had stuff that scared you. Ohtani was just a guy.
Yeah, he also struck out like 10 guys when they faced.
I knew you had. So you heard it. Who said that?
No, I don't know who said that. I just know that Ohtani struck out a bunch of dudes when he was out there.
And he did, but Ohtani was, as a pitcher, was human in the World Series.
Right.
He was good, not great. He was good, but it wasn't like, oh, my God. Yamamoto was, oh, my God. Trey Savage in that game was, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Right? But Ohtani was just very good, which is kind of bearing the lead because he was very good while also being the most dangerous guy in the entire park.
Then I guess you're right. It would be Cy Young.
Well,
that would be the third thing that's impossible for him to do that he could do.
I think I'm with Greg. I don't think that he will, but when it comes to there's nothing that I'm taking off the table for the guy. I'm out of that business. If he decided that's what he wanted to do, I think he'd have a fairly good shot at it. Greg, I want to steal the phrase that you had a second ago. What does he do that's bigger and better? I don't know if it has to be, because it just has to be another thing. You go, I can't really wrap my head around what it is, because let me just lay this out there and you guys tell me what your response to this might be. Let's say Shohei Ohtani has a season where he hits 39 home runs and is in the MVP conversation, pitches 115 innings and is very, very good, has an ERA of 3.5. As crazy as this sounds, wouldn't that feel unsatisfying? That's insane.
You know what the narrative would be? Is he on his way down?
Yes.
Is he starting to become human? Even though those are ridiculous numbers.
When you have a guy doing double duty, that you're speeding him up into retirement. He's doing twice as much as everyone else. It's going to shorten your career.
You would think so, but then also because his batting is so above and beyond everybody else, he can still do that. Eventually he'll stop pitching, but he's going to keep going until he doesn't want to anymore.
Think about what I just said.
Yeah,
a guy hits 38 or 9 home runs and has an ERA of 3.5 and 100. That's the MVP,
right.
And it would feel underwhelming because of what we've seen him do the other 2 seasons. It's not, but it would feel that way.
And that's why I feel like when you're saying different acts, an act 3 has to be something that's more or different than what it was before. So all these other things are, I guess that's still different because of the ERA and pitching for the whole year, but it has to be something that's just completely out of nowhere. He had the greatest game in the history of baseball 2 years ago, and then last year he had some of the greatest games in the history of baseball.
He had the other greatest game in history. He had the one in Miami 2 years ago, and then the one in the playoffs this year where he hit 3 home runs, including one out of the stadium, and struck out 10 guys and gave up no runs. Yeah, that probably qualifies.
Right. So
in the postseason.
So what's the thing after that? I feel like the only thing that's there is to win an award that he hasn't won before, and that's Cy Young.
Wouldn't this be third trick? Because third act means the show's almost over.
Yeah, good point.
It's third trick.
Good point. Good point. Excellent point.
Well, I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, not third act. Let's say third trick from here on out.
Third trick, sure.
The thing that wows us.
It's a pitching accomplishment,
there you
right?
Go.
Like it has to be something on the mound. Can I throw one out there? What about a 20 strikeout game? Like I know
complete game 20 strikeouts.
I'm just saying that's something that makes you go like it could be either. It could be any like
like that.
It just makes it's something you stop and go, seriously? This
like a
this is the
game
next thing, or it could be he could win 20 games.
He hasn't had a no-hitter, has he?
No.
Yeah, so there's that one's in there too.
That would do it.
And I'm not throwing any cold water on how amazing a no-hitter would be. Those happen occasionally. They less than they used to, but they happen. 20 strikeout games don't come around very often.
Okay, how about a perfect game?
There's
only like 27 or something.
Very few.
Very few. So if you get a perfect game and hit 3 home runs, come on now.
You get you get the right non-hitting team, and he's feeling it. Yeah, that'll happen. That can happen. It really could happen.
It really could.
I just hope he doesn't hit for the cycle that day.
Yeah. That's going to happen again just because that's going to happen again because he's that good of a hitter. It's just whether or not he happens to be pitching that day.
That's true. That's right.
I mean, he almost did it.
Yeah.
He did in the playoffs. Yeah. He almost did. He had 3 home runs and pitched.
He had the other game where he hit 2 home runs and 2 doubles, and they stopped and they just basically said we're not. They put him on base 9 times in one game.
Yeah, because they didn't want him to do anything crazy.
I can't wait to see it.
I thought there was a point in the postseason where he may have had to play a position for a minute. Because that was the other thing I said is actually see him play.
The only way that would happen is if it's what nearly did happen, which is you just run out of guys.
Right.
Like it's just like we literally don't have any more guys, and we have to start. Rojas is pitching, Ohtani's in left field, Will Smith's playing shortstop.
Probably will never happen.
It's just weird, but it will never be. Hey, you know what? Let's put Shohei in left field tonight. It will never be that.
Never? Okay.
Not yet.
I would love to. Not yet.
Not yet.
I'd love to see it, though.
However, have you seen, there's highlights that float around from his time in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
He's gunning dudes out at third from right field, like deep right field.
He played a handful of innings in the outfield for the Angels.
Yeah.
Not many, but he did do it.
He has a crazy arm. Like
that would be
he
fun.
can do whatever he wants, but he doesn't own a glove.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that's fascinating is when he gets hurt again, and he will because they all do. It's not just him. They all get hurt, and he's already had 2. Is at what point do you say, all right, enough of this? Enough. We're
pitching.
Just go be the best offensive player in the league. Just go do that. And because he's been very fortunate in the sense that even when he's been hurt with his arm, he's been able to swing the bat.
Right.
Like it has not affected his ability to swing the bat. That doesn't mean that it won't happen next time.
If he never pitched again for the Dodgers, you'd be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You'd be okay with that, wouldn't you? If he never pitched again, you'd be okay.
Yeah, he got me 2 World Series titles. I'm totally fine with whatever he wants.
You got to see it.
Yeah.
And you got to experience it. And he's still the MVP of the league exclusively as an offensive player.
Yes.
Which we saw 2 years ago.
Which would be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And he's won 2 World Series doing it both ways, too, as just a hitter and a pitcher and a hitter.
That's inevitable, right? Yes. He's gonna be just an offensive player at some point.
I hope so. Yeah. I'm with Bonds. Let him just hit. He'd be the best hitter in the world.
The crazy thing is he always thought of himself as a pitcher. he became a batter later on in life. Like when he was coming up, he was strictly a pitcher until someone said, "Hey, you should try hitting too."
Son,
Turns out that was a good suggestion.
Right. Great suggestion.
DeMarco and I and Chris Morales live from the Genesis Invitational at Riviera Country Club from 2 o'clock until 5:30 near the 8th fairway. That's coming up on Friday. Next to the broadcast, stop by the Travis Matthew trailer for exclusive gear, including a limited edition LA collection benefiting the LAFD Foundation, and check out the brand at travismatthew.com. Travis Matthew, elevated course meets coast style for every moment. The Far Side is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. The LA Morning Drive double punch of great sports radio to start your day. Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle, 3 to 7 a.m.
The Lakers are in the no man's land category, and thus there is no point to this season.
Followed by LA's only local sports morning show, the all-new Sedano and Cap morning show at 7 a.m.
Well, we've only been in morning since September of last year.
It goes to show you how much better we are than everybody else.
Weekday mornings on ESPN LA.
How about that? So by next year, skyrocket to the top of the charts, baby.
To celebrate the Lunar New Year and the Year of the Horse, Morongo is literally making wishes come true. No joke. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Lion dancers will be loose on the casino floor, bringing luck, rhythm, and roaring good times the 20th and 21st.
Number 2.
Win up to $2,000 cash playing Lunar Fire Feast Hot Seats, Fridays 5 to 11 p.m. and Saturdays 6 to 11 p.m.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Ford Bronco on the 27th.
Morongo, good times.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
All gas, all Lakers.
Friday night in downtown LA. It's the battle for the city as the Lakers host the Clippers at Crypto.com Arena in a rivalry that never disappoints.
And it's stolen by Kennard. Here come the Lakers on a fast break. LeBron down the middle, slam dunk.
Lakers versus Clippers from downtown LA. Coverage begins Friday night at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Aren't you as shocked as I am that the Seahawks are for sale?
Well, Paul Allen died a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you weren't into it, you don't.
The same year they win the Super Bowl, they go up for sale.
It's expensive as they'll ever be, right?
I guess
mean, you
so.
get a high price.
Talk about hitting the market at the right time.
Yeah.
How much do you think they're worth?
All right, let me think about it. Let me think this through. So
this one blew my mind too.
I'm going to say the Seahawks are worth about $5 billion.
Nope. $10 billion. Actually surpassing $10 billion. This is what I mean. This is what happens when you win a Super Bowl. So Paul Allen passes away, and it was his last wish, or his wish was the team would be sold and the proceeds would go to charity.
Okay. It's a lot of money to charity.
I think that is awesome. I hope all $10 billion gets to where it needs to go. Do you have
Just don't let the MLBPA manage the money.
I can be a charity.
Right.
I'll make one up right now.
How confident are you that all $10 billion will wind up in the hands of the people who need it?
Not very. Not very.
Not at all.
Look, if even a significant portion of it did, I would be pleased.
I would be
much
surprised.
less all of it. Yeah.
I do wonder who's going to be next, and if you couple that with
Who's going to own them next, or
who's
which
gonna own
team
them-
will be for sale next?
Who's going to own them next? Who's going to buy into that? I think Bezos is a guy they really want in. That's what I keep hearing through the grapevine. There are only a few people that could just outright afford $10 billion.
The list of buyers is relatively short.
Yeah, and you have to be voted in. So we'll see what happens there. But that's something to keep your eye on. But wow, the Seahawks are about to be sold the year they win the Super Bowl, which is shocking. Did you also see Michael Irvin talking about the Super Bowl?
I don't think so.
How disappointed he was about San Francisco. They didn't put on. It was boring. Like the buildings were boring. It was just not a good show.
Okay.
And he said it should never be there again. I think part of that might have been who was actually in the game.
I don't think there's any question.
Yeah. New England was there. Seattle, I guess. I mean, Seattle is very fierce at home, but they travel some.
But nobody travels to the Super Bowl. The Super
Correct.
Bowl is all corporate seats. Like very, very few fans are actually in attendance at the Super Bowl. It's people that work for giant corporations or billionaires or multi-million. It's not a fan-driven event.
Yeah.
It's a corporate-driven event.
But I still wonder if they're worth $10 billion.
Right.
What are the Cowboys going to be worth?
At least double.
At least double that.
At least double.
Without winning the Super Bowl.
They're valued at $13 billion.
The
when I look
Cowboys
at it.
right now?
According to Forbes,
Then
$13 billion right now.
Then that doesn't make any sense to me. If the Seahawks went for 10, how are the Cowboys only marginally
Well, it
more
hasn't
valuable?
gone for 10 yet, but I think it's up for 10. So yeah, right now they're at $13 billion. It will be if Jerry Jones wanted to sell, it'd be way higher than that.
Please don't
think
sell
so.
Jerry.
I hope he
Spoken
doesn't.
like an Eagles fan.
Stay in. Yes, stay in the game.
What about Joe Lacob? Joe Lacob owns the Warriors. He's been talking about buying possibly the Padres.
Who's back there in social? Somebody said this might be connected to
It's Carlo and Tim.
Carlo and Tim. No, he's already gone. Might be connected to the Blazers too.
Well, he owned the Blazers for a long time, but I think they're out of the Blazer business. I think.
I thought so. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
And something about she didn't thank Paul Allen on the podium. I completely missed that.
Is it his daughter or is his widow?
Sister, I
it's
thought.
his sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys?
The Blazers are still owned by the Paul G. Allen Trust.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I can tell you this. I don't know
Oh,
what
no,
was
the
said on the
process of being
podium
sold.
because the second that game ended, click.
Done.
Yeah,
me
that
too.
was. I was not with. See, I knew Sam Darnold was going to say something crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, whatever.
And the biggest backhanded compliment, and you have to respect them for saying it because it's true. New England did not put up a good fight in the Super Bowl.
Nah,
they just
they
didn't
had a
show
bad
up. The Seahawks saying that beating the Rams was
saw
actually
that.
the Super Bowl.
Does
it's a
that-
backhanded compliment.
It is.
Yeah.
But it also brings it like tears the scab off all over
It
again.
really does.
Yeah.
It opens
Yeah.
it wide open again. Yeah.
I'm going to be a broken record. I've said it 100 times. I'll probably say it 100 more. I believe if the Rams and the Seahawks played 10 times, they go 5-5. It's just that third game went Seattle's way.
This is true.
And had they played it in LA,
yes,
it maybe goes a different direction. Maybe it doesn't, but it felt like the margins were so thin that one play, one spot, and it could have been that New England team got exposed.
It did.
They
Big
really
time.
did. So often when we talk about this stuff leading up to it, we just, they haven't done this, and they haven't done that, and they haven't done this, they haven't played that. And it turns out it's a bunch of garbage, right? Because they're just really good. That was actually true about that team.
Eye in the sky, don't lie.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was you played a really soft schedule against some coaches that ended up getting fired at the end of the year. Like some 14 of their 17 opponents either fired their head coach or one of their coordinators.
Right.
That means you're going up against guys that are disorganized. They're not having good seasons. Even when you got into the playoffs, you played a Charger team that always shoots themselves in the foot, so that doesn't count, right?
Right.
Then you play Buffalo,
Yeah.
which
is a shock.
But
That one surprised
that was
me.
the one I said.
Yeah.
Denver with Bo Nix.
Oh, yeah.
Bo Nix was
You got
out.
lucky
Yeah.
Right,
there.
Bo Nix. So you catch a break there, and then you finally run into a really good team that's got all of its guys, and you get whacked.
You get hammered.
God,
Yes.
we would have had another one, guys.
Of course.
We really would have.
If you beat Seattle, you're defending champs right now.
I think so.
And that's got to drive your offseason. Again, like you said, Matthew Stafford, how much? Right. Remember that taste in your mouth? How you lost to Seattle?
I know.
Yeah.
The first guy ever to throw for 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, and lose
Crazy.
in a playoff game.
And he's ready to go again. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope they get the wrong owner. I hope Seattle goes backwards. I hope they don't start digging in and become a dynasty.
Does Mark Walter want to own a football
team? I was just about to ask that. Why wouldn't he?
No, he can't have
You don't want that. He owns an F1 team.
Of course I don't want that. No.
He owns an F1 team. He owns the Lakers. He owns the Dodgers.
I don't think you can. There's a rule. You can't have.
Is it the DeMarco Farr rule?
No. I think you're not allowed to own teams, I guess.
Well, Kroenke owns teams in other sports.
It's kind of a.
Yeah, but he's got
the Nuggets.
He's got Arsenal and Nuggets.
His son runs the Nuggets.
I get it, but I mean,
Mark Walter's son. I don't know if he has one.
You don't want that. Why would you want that?
I don't.
Why
I'm
would
just
you
saying.
want him in Seattle?
I said Lake Up. He
Ram
said
hater. Stop it.
Mark Walter. And by the way, Tom Dundon is going to buy the Trailblazers.
Oh, is he?
He owns the Carolina Hurricanes in the NHL.
There's
You're wrong, D.
There's
you
like
can
20.
own all.
There's like 20 guys that own these teams.
I think there is a rule.
Right.
It says you can
It's the same
own.
dudes.
You can own NFL, NBA, and MLB simultaneously.
Magic's in all these teams.
Because I thought Stan had to turn these teams over to his family members because of that rule. Maybe the rule's gone now.
It said it said as the NFL lifted its strict cross ownership restrictions in 2018.
2018. That's what it was. Okay. It used to be a rule.
Yeah, hopefully Mark Walter's not a football fan.
Oh my, please don't.
Because we know that the baseball worked out pretty well. We're about to see what's about to happen with the Lakers, and I'm incredibly optimistic. Greg, you mentioned they're launching that F1 team. I think it's next year.
Yeah, this coming year.
Cadillac.
It starts in March.
Yeah.
Cadillac, yeah.
Cadillac, he's going to have an F1 team.
So awesome.
By the way, go look at the way the car looks.
That's so
beautiful.
awesome.
Yeah.
Who's driving? Do you know?
I forget. I did know.
Not one of the
was it
famous
Sergio
guys?
Perez? Let me see.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't
Chico?
Checo,
Checo.
yeah. I have to look it up, but I believe it was. Talk amongst yourself.
Yeah, we are. Okay. I love F1. I'm not.
That would get me back in again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cadillac is now running. I'm in.
Got an American F1 team owned by a guy that owns the Lakers and Dodgers. Yeah,
I'm in.
I'll turn on a race.
So it is Checo. It's Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas.
Oh, they got Bottas. He was the Mercedes guy behind,
yeah.
What's his name? Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton. Didn't he wreck Lewis?
So Perez and Bottas is going to be a pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're older. They're older dudes, but, they still have some behind them.
Does the car look like an Escalade? It should. That'd be awesome.
Or they could throw it back to like the Bel Air from a million years ago with the big fins in the back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that looked pretty
Fleetwood.
badass.
Put it out there.
Oh, there we go. Coupe de Ville.
That's right. There you go.
Velour cockpit.
Yes, with a
Let's do
knob. Right, with a knob on it. Yes, sir.
We should be F1
nice,
designers.
It's like a gray and white, a black
Looks
and
good.
white. It's really nice.
Looks good.
Here, it's this one.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, looks good.
I am in on that. All right. We just solved the entire
The world's
NFL
problems. We just can't solve the LeBron thing yet.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's a little
That's
more
right.
challenging. All right, so the Dodger batting order, at least we got a little insight into it, and does it even matter a little bit? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Now loading LAFC 2026.
And expectations are high.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Not stuff they can't see clearly, Cappy.
Exactly. Orange County, use that refund wisely at VisionWorks. 7 locations to serve you: Laguna Niguel, Santa Ana, Fullerton,
Lake Forest, Rancho Santa Margarita, Brea, and Buena Park. Eye exams, fresh frames, updated prescriptions, the home is Boca.
If your vision's off, everything's off.
And VisionWorks makes it easy to take care of your eyes without blowing your whole refund.
So spend smart
and see better with VisionWorks. See the difference.
Head to the LAFC versus Inter Miami match early and join the official LAFC Fan Fest presented by Zelle on February 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. Tailgate on Christmas Tree Lane for free with LAFC and partners. Enjoy family-friendly activities, discounted drinks, prizes, and live DJ music. All fans are welcome.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Today we're talking cancer awareness, and I want to bring in someone with a really unique perspective, Dr. Kelly Victory. She's a board-certified emergency medicine physician with over 30 years of experience who serves on the chief medical board for the Wellness Company. And most importantly, she's a cancer survivor. Dr. Victory, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks very much for having me, Michelle.
We've been hearing a lot lately about cancer rates rising, especially in younger adults, which is obviously pretty alarming. What are you seeing?
Without question, cancer rates are rising across the board. And concerningly, we are seeing more aggressive cancers in people even in their 20s and 30s.
That's scary for a lot of people. Is there anything that can be done to help alleviate that fear?
And that is what led me to develop the new product Shield, because it is a group of more than 12 well-studied, scientifically proven supplements that help to supercharge your immune system, the first line of defense against cancer.
To learn more, visit victoryagainstcancer.com and use promo code SMALLS to save $25 on Shield.
Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put him in the box.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
Yeah.
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
Oz?
Yes.
Is it his birthday or something?
No.
Just in an Aussie sort of mood, DeAndre?
This is not this sort of mood.
Okay.
Yeah. It had me thinking about Guitar Hero. That's why. you
Yeah.
know? My mom sent me a pic. And
Was
she
this
still-
on Guitar Hero?
It was. Yes.
Yeah. I'd love
Do you know who the guitarist is?
If you told me, I will know.
Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads.
There you go.
I think
Why is who's talking about him? Myles Garrett is calling out Puka.
What'd he say?
Rams receiver Puka Nacua has been called out by Myles Garrett for being like Giannis and switching up on wanting to leave and then making a big deal when they stay. Huh?
No, I think it was because he was photographed with the 49er cheerleaders and people were making a big deal.
Is this even real?
I'm like,
oh,
get over it.
Okay.
He was at the Super Bowl.
Puka, do you, man? Leave Puka alone. Really. Hey, have fun. You should have fun.
He's doing something, an event for the Boys and Girls Club coming up.
Yes. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. You had a hell of a year.
Yeah, keep hanging out with Charlotte Flair.
No,
Absolutely.
No. That's weird. Wait.
Who's that?
It's weird.
Flair's daughter.
Ric Flair's daughter.
Ah.
She's 39. He's 24. That's weird.
Why are you age shaming?
Why is that weird?
Okay, when it's a guy and a girl, it's weird.
It's not.
weird both ways. It's weird.
It is a guy and a girl.
As long as everybody's getting what they want.
That's
Yeah.
right. Face
And
melted.
weird. Like 20-year difference.
It's all
It's
legal?
weird.
That's right.
Have you been to a Laker game?
Yes. And it's weird. Yes.
Just look around.
And it's weird.
And it's way more than that.
It's weird. It's weird both ways.
We're talking like 40-year differences.
I know, it's
50-year
gross.
differences.
It's gross.
Sometimes 60.
It's gross.
Everybody's going home happy. It's
There
all
you
good.
go. There you go.
Right?
Good for
Nobody's
him.
as long as everybody got what they knew what they were getting at the beginning, at the end, in the middle, then it's
There
all
you go.
it's all
He's
good.
not hurting anybody.
Can I thank you and criticize you simultaneously?
Yes, you can.
Good job on the Girl Scout cookies, and don't ever bring them in here
I'm
again.
sorry. Yes.
Yeah,
the
please
Seconded.
Samoas and what is this? This is called the Adventurefuls.
Oh, I don't know that one. Tell me what that
They're
one is.
so good.
The peanut butter one.
Brownie-inspired cookies with a caramel-flavored creme or cream
Okay.
and a hint of sea
Are
salt.
there any left?
There's
Oh,
some right
wait.
here.
All right, well, fire
Yeah.
one of those
Wait,
over
those
here.
are not the peanut butter ones?
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
Hey,
now I
Travis,
can try it.
those are legit, man.
All right, here.
That
here,
one-
Nick,
that one
I
might-
have the Samoas.
Yeah.
Those are
You
incredible.
might want to get yourself another one because after you eat that one, you're gonna want more.
These are good.
That
Yes.
might be one of the better ones I've ever had.
There you go, right there.
Did you get
Thin
them?
Mint one and those Adventurefuls too at this
You
point.
put your Thin Mints in the freezer, correct?
100%.
Absolutely.
There's no other way to do it.
Yes, thank you very
You
much.
can't, you can't eat them not frozen.
And it's a one-bite cookie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
oh,
pop
God.
it in.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a potato chip.
Yes.
Really, all Girl
Throw it
Scout
down in
cookies
the-
are one-bite cookies.
True.
Yeah.
Unless it's your last one.
Yeah, then you feel nibble around like your little mouse.
That's right.
Nibble around the
Yes.
edge.
Are you good?
Did
There
you
you
go
go.
like, did they get you in the front of the grocery store or something?
Right in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of them.
I think I say yes every time.
Me too.
Yeah.
I bought 6 boxes.
That's
Yeah.
generous.
$30.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
They
that
know-
about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who suckered me in?
Who?
Adam Bronstein. His daughter's a Girl Scout.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought a bunch of them. I just gave them out because I can't have them at
I
home.
forgot I'm supposed to buy some from Brownie.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can still do it. Yeah.
These are not that good.
Obviously, I need more. Yeah.
These are not that good.
This is like somebody put that cream stuff on top of a Thin Mint. I'm kind of a fan.
You
yeah.
like it?
No, it's
Okay.
so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah? No?
Mm.
Okay.
I wonder what it tastes like frozen.
Better?
Yeah. No, legitimately, any of these Girl Scout cookies, if you freeze it first, they're way better, especially the Thin Mints.
Even the little shortbread ones.
Oh, the shortbread ones are the best ones.
No, they're great.
Best ones.
There was a box here yesterday. I think I ate
the
entire
blue one,
box.
right?
Yeah,
the blue one
box. Yeah, yeah.
Did your guys' grandmas have that blue
Yes.
tin
Yes.
of shortbread cookies?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
And then nothing was ever there when you opened it. My mom.
As a kid, you'd open it and be like,
It was recipes when you opened it up.
So my mom has a thing. No. I never did the. I always wanted
I
it.
did not realize what I was missing out until I was much older.
Oh, no. My
the
little
ones with
fat
those
butt.
sprinkles on top.
Well, they're little sugar
Yeah,
crystals.
sugar crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fat butt has always loved them, but I hate it because my mom is notorious for reusing stuff, sewing kids, recipes, to your point, random stuff that should be thrown away that got thrown into that tin.
That blue tin.
I would open it thinking there was cookies. I just did that like a month ago, and she's like, "Oh, there's nothing in there." I'm like, "Then throw it away."
Nope, it's a good container.
I still look every time, even if I know it's empty. Maybe I have like a cataract or something. I missed one in the corner.
Yes.
You never know what's
I
in
missed
there.
that era when they had snacks and candy right there for you.
So, Dave Roberts said that Mookie's going to hit third. Okay, right? Is that what?
Yeah.
Does it matter? I mean, I know you're going to try to stack your lineup to your advantage, and they could conceivably go left, right, left, right, left, right, all the way down the order, which would create all sorts of matchup problems for whoever's going up against them. Because with the 3-batter rule, you're going to have to face somebody offhanded at least once.
Right.
But with this group of guys, if you put Ohtani, Tucker, Betts, Freeman, Muncy, Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, who am I leaving out here?
Tommy Edman,
Andy
and
Pages. Edman and Pages will bat 8th and 9th when they're ready to go.
Yep.
But you put the other 7 guys and you just shake them up in a hat every day.
Whatever order you want.
It really, truly doesn't matter.
Do you care one way or the other which a lefty or a righty that Shohei faces?
I don't.
Mookie Betts?
No.
Freddie Freeman?
No.
Kyle Tucker?
No. Maybe Muncy a little bit.
Muncy, I do.
Yeah.
Probably want to stay away from lefties a little bit.
Yeah. But he's going to play every day. I'm not going to keep him out of the lineup just because there's lefty pitching.
Will Smith, I don't care.
No.
Tommy Edman is actually a switch hitter, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, John Ireland loves to say, like, oh, yeah, I want the left, right, but it doesn't matter with this team. Every single guy hits every single pitcher basically the same.
The only thing that I would think about is I would want Ohtani at the top and probably Tucker near the top 2. I think those are your 2 best hitters right now. That Tucker and Ohtani are your 2 best hitters, and assuming Tucker does what he has done in his career up to this point. And then Betts, Freeman, Smith in that next pod, put them in any order you want, and then Muncy and the rest. Like, having Muncy at 6 is actually the most lethal spot for him because at some point you're going to have to pitch to him with guys on base.
Yeah, that was always what we talked about when he was hurt. Remember, it was always like when he comes back, it helps lengthen the lineup. I think that they don't like Tucker as much against lefties. So against righties, he'll be 2, and then Freddie will be 2 against lefties, apparently. But that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
I don't think you care one way or the other who goes up, who goes down.
No, when she asked me, I said, as long as Mookie is Mookie, I don't care where you put him.
I think that is the single most interesting thing going into the 2026 season is what does Mookie Betts look like offensively? Because I think there are 3 possibilities. I think that what happened last year could be he just had a bad year.
Got sick, got skinny, bad year.
Had a bad year. Got sick, got skinny, had a bad year. Happens.
Okay.
Right. He could bounce back and be Mookie Betts all over again, and we're talking right back to an MVP caliber player who's playing a premium defensive position, and it's like he's Mookie Betts again.
Mm-hmm.
The third option is the one that's really, really scary.
Keeps going down?
That was the beginning of a different version of Mookie Betts. And I don't think we're going to know until we're a couple of months into this season, but that he never really came out of it last year. There were pockets where he popped, but he went right back down again. Like he had moments where he got big hits,
right?
But he was never Mookie for more than a week at a time.
Right.
And that for a guy that really is about as consistent a player as you're going to find, that was alarming.
Yeah, you're probably going to it's going to be June, July when we finally see like, okay, this is who he is.
Right.
I bet he comes in this season and he just goes off in the first month. And then he's going to taper down a little bit. But I believe he's going to go back to who he was. I mean, he's just too good of an athlete in everything that he does to have another bad year like that.
Go back to who he was or go back to where he was?
No, I think we're done with that.
Okay.
No. He's already come out and said, I am a shortstop for the rest of my career.
Good.
He's lost a step. He's like 32, 33 years old. He's not as fast as he once was.
Yeah.
His speed was down last year, so he's probably not as good as he was in right field.
You got a routine now. You know what it's like. You've been through it. I'm betting on the bounce back. Mookie at the
I would bet on it too, but is the bounce back to Mookie in right field, who was just one of the most dangerous offensive players in baseball, or is it, yeah, he's a pretty good offensive player? Because what made him was he was playing Gold Glove caliber, and I'm not talking about position change. I'm talking about the two-headed monster. He was a premium defender in right field and a premium offensive talent, both. Now he's a pretty good shortstop who for last year was just kind of a guy at the plate, and quite frankly wasn't even as good as just a guy. He was kind of below the line offensively. Does he get back to the line? Does he get over the line? Because just having a guy that can play shortstop, there's a lot of guys that can do that. But what makes Mookie is what he brings to you offensively. And if he's not bringing that, that's the troublesome part.
Because there's no injury.
No, didn't seem to be.
There's nothing he's rehabbing or getting back to 100% besides, I guess, weight.
Yeah, but I think he'll. But time could be the nemesis.
So if he plays a good shortstop, the same shortstop he played last year, which was pretty good. He made some amazing plays at shortstop. And he hits, I don't know,
some bad ones.
270 with 85 RBIs and 25 home runs. Are you going to be upset? His on-base percentage, because that's more important than batting average, this is, let's say, 375. Are you okay with that? That's not Mookie.
No, it's not.
But it's still.
I'm okay with it on this team because you don't have to have a premium Mookie Betts to win the World Series. You just need to have a good Mookie Betts to win a World Series. But where it does get interesting is if he just becomes good. It's like his OPS is somewhere in the high 700s, low 800s. Better than league average, but nothing crazy. But he's making what he's making, and you've still got him for a long time. It's like one of these deals is going to be the one you're like, ugh, at some point. Now, none of them have so far. Freddie, we're almost at the end of his deal, and he's still Freddie. Mookie has been Mookie. You've won the World Series 3 times, so it's all good there. But there's a lot of runway left. There's a lot of runway left on Ohtani. There's a lot of runway left on Yamamoto if he opts in on these things. Like, at some point, one of these will be like, oh, boy. Now, could Mookie be the first? I don't know. We'll see.
But do you think that you will ever say that about any of these players after they
just
got
they've
you
won
two?
As much as they have.
Because they win the division every year. They won 2 World Series. They went to other ones.
You would never hold it again. But what could happen, and I don't think so because the Dodgers are so smart at how they do this, but what could happen is, let's say the next 3 or 4 years, let's call it 3 years, you don't win the World Series. And the guys that we're talking about are clearly starting to decline in a meaningful way. But you are so locked into, like, even the Dodgers go, look, we can't go to $600 million on our payroll. Like, this is kind of where we are. We need to get some of this stuff off the books before we can start doing other things. That's where it could get a little
down
weird.
The road.
Yeah, but no time soon. No one's going to look at Mookie Betts ever as anything other than, I love that guy.
No.
Freddie, Ohtani, Muncy, all those guys.
I can't wait to see that happen with Mookie coming back being Mookie and Ohtani. What is your plan if you don't have Ohtani?
Just Ohtani not being there?
Just Ohtani not being there.
For this year? Like, if
what is your order then?
You're still the heavy favorite.
You're still the heavy favorite.
If you pluck out Ohtani, you're still
pluck out anybody.
Any of them.
If it's any of, just take one guy on that team, pick it literally Ohtani, Yamamoto, pick any. If it's just one, they're still the heavy favorite.
You're still okay.
Totally agree with that, except for that Ohtani, despite everything, carried them the last 2 years. Without Ohtani, I don't think they may even make it to the World Series. Both the last 2 years. He was Mookie Betts was hurt the year before, and I think Freddie got hurt too. And so he carried them throughout the entire summer. Last year, Mookie wasn't Mookie, and Freddie was kind of up and down at times too. And you had no Muncy. Shohei carried them through. There was a lot of the pitching staff too, but for the most part, without Shohei, I think that's the only guy in this team. You pluck out Shohei, and it changes the entire team. They're still favorites. They're still probably going to win.
It changes it,
but changes it dramatically.
Like, if you took Aaron Judge off the Yankees, it's wrap.
Over. It's over.
It's a wrap, right?
Yes.
Like, but it's not a wrap with the Dodgers. That's how stupid it is that they've built what they've built. And it's the first season without Clayton Kershaw. So who stands up and says something? And it's not just the Dodgers. couple of teams in town that might have to deal with that. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And at my family's carne asada, the food always matters. Listen, I talk about this all the time. I love food. We love food around here. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Amor Salsita is something special. Not only is it women-owned, it's homemade, authentic salsa made to share with people you love. The kind of salsa that brings familia together. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from the kitchen of yours, and it truly shows. I use it for everything. I actually took it to the Super Bowl party that I went to, and my friend Gatekeep, she kept it to herself because it's that good. It's that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors, smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, tangy tomatillo, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, mango habanero. Whether you like mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspirations, visit amorsalsita.com. And the next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vons, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchen to yours, amor in every bite.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
The story continues with the power and vision of LeBron.
Fall away 17-footer good again. LeBron has dialed back the clock.
And the next generation talent of Luka.
Luka, another three. Good again!
Different eras, same standard. Championship expectations.
Me, LeBron, and AR, I think we're the leaders of this group.
From the legends of yesterday to the superstars of right now. Lakers basketball lives here. ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. New year, new floors, and absolutely no wasted time. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring makes upgrading your home a winning move right out of the gate. With millions of in-stock flooring options at unbeatable wholesale pricing, you can stop waiting and start installing. Hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. They truly have it all. Family owned for 3 generations, Hernandez keeps it simple and affordable. Start the new year strong. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom near Commerce Casino.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-317-2277. That's 800-317-2277.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 that I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Punchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes, that's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
I like that we went from Ozzy to the Bee Gees. That's exciting. This is vibey.
Very eclectic. Look at you.
You can get a little higher than I thought. I like it.
Everybody used to do this. Come on. You didn't have your Bee Gees in the house?
How hard would somebody have to squeeze to make you hit that note?
Oh, my God. Not very. not very. Yeah. It's like an egg. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Folded like an egg.
Yes.
That's very fun.
Yes.
Like this is a song that we all know, but like if this song came out now, you'd be like, what's going on here?
Yep. Yeah. I still like that movie. You know, it's almost a comfort movie.
You ready?
Yeah.
You're not going to like this.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen it beginning to
You've
end.
never seen Saturday Night Fever from start to end?
I think I've seen the entire
Tony Manero?
I've seen the movie,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've ever seen it like start, watch it, ends. I've caught it in various
Let me
sections
tell
over the
you,
years.
you could not put that movie out now.
I just know when his dad
Yeah.
slaps him when he says, "Watch the hair."
Watch the hair. Yeah. Attica. You could not put that movie out now. Another one. Yeah.
A disco like that
Yeah.
is the exact opposite of where I would like to be. It is.
That's actually like that. That would be cool though. I would love to go back in time to go to one of those discos.
Those like that vibe,
Yeah.
dancing. Like you're there to dance in front of people is
Yeah.
exactly my operating procedure. Number one for Travis Rogers is avoid that scenario.
Okay. You don't have to take center stage. You can
I don't
go
even want to be in there.
to the upper right and just do the same step
No.
over and over again.
I want low lights.
Okay.
I want leather boots. I want I want quiet music.
Do you rock like the high platform shoes and like the disco ball?
That's what we had to wear back then.
I'm okay with the clothes. I
Okay.
just don't want to have to like
Take over the
perform.
club.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like
Okay.
quiet bars.
So you
I
hit
don't
one
like
of these,
loud
Trav,
bars.
the little.
Yeah, the
There you
little.
go.
I don't
Wait.
even. Oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Do you guys have pictures with you guys in that type of clothing?
Oh yeah, I do.
I have pictures of me from like junior high dances where I'm in like bad tuxedos.
Because my dad,
Yeah.
my dad was born in '63,
Yeah.
so he has those like type of the big bell bottoms.
But the big
and
bell bottoms and the
like,
ruffles and stuff was like in the 70s. Like we were more, by the time we were wearing that, we were in the 80s.
Well, when people were
Oh, okay.
dressing us as kids, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the big ruffled tuxedos and that kind
Uh-huh.
of stuff, we missed that by about 10 years.
Yep.
So you
Okay,
had like
yeah.
acid wash jeans.
Acid wash jeans. Yeah. That was that kind of deal.
anything that looked like the Jackson 5. That's what we. That's what we had on.
Did you have an afro?
Of course,
How,
with the
like-
little sailor cap. You have to push it down.
Bunchy had an
picture
afro.
of that?
I do.
Send it
Yes,
over.
I do.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, the
I also
only
want back in
era
the
I
group
don't
chat.
have is the blonde mohawk. There's no
Good
picture.
luck.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you didn't have that for very long, though, did
Yeah,
you?
just 1 year. My mother.
Oh, you had it for a
refused-
whole year?
She refused to let me take a picture. You will not be taking pictures this year. It will never happen.
Like you were never over at a friend's house or somewhere where somebody snapped it?
I think somebody may
Somebody's
have it on
gotta
the
have it
football
somewhere.
team.
Yeah.
but no, like me sitting for a shot. No.
Are
That's
you?
great.
Do you guys cringe when you look at your pictures? Like you're not baby, but when you were like young adolescent pictures, and you're like, what were my parents thinking?
So here's
with
the
the
thing.
clothes.
Yeah, everything.
My mom and dad always dressed me like really conservatively. Like I never had like super trendy stuff or super wild stuff. I just always looked kind of nice.
Alex P. Keaton.
Yeah, not quite that
Yeah.
conservative, but you're in the ballpark.
I got you.
You're,
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
Like
you're
leave
in
it
the
to
neighbor-
Beaver kind of stuff.
rugbies and jeans.
Yeah.
T-shirts and jeans. You know, collared shirt and Izod and jeans. Like I never had like trendy. I never had a weird haircut. Like I never
You're
had
Nothing?
Lucky you.
Nothing at all.
No, not really. Zits.
Yeah.
I had that.
Zits.
Yeah, I had my fair share of zits.
I had bleached tips.
No,
Did you really?
Never
Yeah.
any of
You
that.
had
I
bleach
could
tips?
see that.
Yeah, when I was
could
I
see
in,
never
that.
had the earring. I
senior
never had
picture.
the weird haircut.
Really?
No,
Oh.
none of that
I
stuff.
got the earring late.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Did your parents? So how old were you when you got the earring?
Oh, I was like in my 30s.
Oh,
Yeah.
would you? You don't have.
Where's it now?
sons,
Let it go. Yeah.
But
it worked, Greg. It really works.
you have sons. Do your sons have ears pierced?
No.
No. Would you
I
be
wouldn't-
mad if they
No.
did? No.
No.
Yeah, we asked my sister because she has a little boy, and I was like, "Hey, if so and so would want to get," she was absolutely not. I was like, "What if he's 18?" She was, "Ugh."
All that
And I was like,
stuff.
who cares?
Piercings, tattoos, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're adults, man.
I'm with you.
Like if they were 15 and said I want to get a tattoo on my face, I would put my foot down. But
Oh yeah, no face
now
tattoos.
it's like it's their life, man.
My oldest gets tat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 24, 5.
She's 25.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
gonna-
knows I hate it.
Well, yeah, but she's
Why?
25 years
There's
old.
nothing I can do.
All right.
How many
So-
does she have? Sorry, Greg.
No, you're
At least 15.
Oh, she's
Whoa,
all in.
she's
Yeah.
catty.
She's all
At least
in.
15.
I
Yeah.
love that.
No,
Are they
why?
all over her body?
All over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis, how old is Michael?
Michael's 20,
20.
20 and a half.
So if he's, what's the other son's name?
Bobby.
Bobby, how old is he?
25.
25. Okay, Bobby comes to you and he says he has a good job. He's doing all right.
Uh-huh.
Everything's good.
Yep.
He says, I want to get a face tattoo. You're going to put your foot down and you're going to tell him, no, you can't do that?
I would explain to him why I think it's a terrible idea. And,
Good father.
And the consequences of doing some of these things. Here are some of the things you may not have considered doing this. but I can't stop him
Yeah,
from doing it.
but if he does it, you're going to be like, all right. You're going to tell him no, but
I think he lives his own life. He makes his own money. I can't stop him from doing anything.
Right.
But I would tell him I think that's a really terrible idea, and here's why. And if he showed up to Thanksgiving with a face tattoo, I would tease him.
It works for Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
See, like, I love tattoos, but I have a rule of sleeves down, like wrist down, wrist
you
down,
want a
neck
job.
down. You know what I mean?
That used to be the rule. You could cover him up, right? Yeah.
And the thing is, we have very unconventional jobs where, you know, we show our tattoos and stuff, but still, like, I don't want to have, like, like guys have the kiss on the neck or whatever. Christian jokes, and he's like, I want a face tattoo. I'm like, look, babe, you're cute, but not that cute, okay? Like, we're not doing that.
Let him
anybody.
go jelly roll all over the place.
Hell no.
Hey, it works for him.
Well, look,
He's on
No,
Star Search.
man,
Once
no.
you get one,
Might as
what
well.
the hell's the difference?
Might as well.
Right?
man.
Once you get one on your face, you're kind of a face tattoo guy at that point.
Oh,
I just feel like that's a.
I just texted her. She has 13 tattoos.
13
yeah,
tattoos.
It was close.
That's close.
Kelly, my daughter,
Yeah.
who's 22, she always said, I'm going to get one. And I'm, go ahead. Like she wants
a
the
reaction?
She wants the no, you don't. And Susan's like, you shouldn't. I'm like, first of all, she's terrified of needles, so she's never going to do it. So it's like, yeah, go ahead. She won't do it. And if she did, then
She
whatever.
loves showing me the new tat.
Yeah.
She knows I hate it.
What sort of like, what's the genre? Are they all
Like
different?
little birds, little this,
Okay.
little that.
Are they big or are they?
Oh, they're little.
Yeah, little. I mean, then she's got one that goes around
She's
her
got
arm.
flash tattoos. That's
Yeah.
the, that's like
What do you
the
call
term
those?
Flash. Like,
Flash tattoos.
It's not like a real like set like some people have like a
Like a
whole,
mural?
a whole mural
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that, or like an actual theme. They're just random
I
tattoos.
just saw Jason Tatum's back.
Yeah, he's tatted.
Jeez.
You ever see Walker Bueller's back?
No, same thing.
Full tat.
Wait, he's
Full
tatted?
tat?
Oh, his entire back.
I have to send you guys this.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see
During the World Series 2 years ago, that's when you saw it. You're like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Walker
LaMelo?
Bueller's hit me as that guy.
Yeah.
Did you guys see LaMelo's new tat, the hot Cheeto toes?
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh,
I think that's fake.
is it? I
think
hope
so.
it is.
Okay.
I hope it's
When
fake.
they got to knock you out for a tattoo, that's next level.
Yeah.
They got to like put you unconscious so they can draw on you.
I
That's
should ask.
next level.
That's a I don't know why, but a lot of athletes are doing that. They knock them out unconscious and they get the whole back tatted. They finish it in one session.
Like they punch him in the
Isn't that
face
like-
and knock him out?
No, like
No, it's like Nace getting his teeth cleaned. They give him a little nitrous and then he just kind of relaxes.
Wait, isn't
You
that
said
like
you
bad
knocked him
for
out.
you?
I just didn't know.
I thought that was bad for you because it thins your blood,
What?
like taking stuff. Because when I get tatted,
Oh, you can't do that's drinking. The drinking thins your blood.
Okay.
oh, so you can get knocked out, bro. I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah. See? No.
Hard pass.
You have a tiger or something, right?
I have a lion.
A
Yeah. I have
lion,
a whole left
okay.
arm tatted and my
There you
chest
go,
tatted.
okay.
I'm pretty tatted. Yeah.
But you don't take anything to just go in there and
I'm
do
going.
it.
Let's go. Let's rock.
How many
is it?
do you
Let's-
have, DeAndre?
I have 3, but they're all big pieces. Though.
Oh,
yeah.
Did your folks push back at all?
So I had to wait till I turned 21.
Okay.
That was the rule. Like you're not gonna do anything to no piercings, no anything until you turn 21.
Yeah.
So
What'd your mom say when she saw it?
so when she saw my ears pierced, she's like, "Oh my god!" And then when I got my first tat, she's like, "Boy," and then that was it. Just
That's
whatever.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
You already know that's bad when they
Same.
only have a one-word answer. Because my mom, when she saw my tat, she wanted to slap me. When she saw my nose pierced, same thing. And I'm like, I'm grown. I'm 18.
I
You
went
can't tell
straight
me
to the
nothing.
liquor cabinet.
Yeah.
Good.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Have another.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the question. Do you like it? No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I
But
don't
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, but
yes.
what are you going to do?
Nothing.
What
Be
we're going to
dad.
do is tip or no tip.
There you
It's
go.
coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Shane Gillis and Friends is coming to the Hollywood Bowl on May 4th, and ESPN LA is partnering with Netflix as a joke and Live Nation to give you a shot at winning tickets.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
All in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put it on the log.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road, we get caught in the same motel, and we got to share a room.
Yeah.
You can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
Can I read this real quick?
Go for it.
This is from my daughter. If it helps, they're mostly on my arms in spots that can be easily
covered,
hid for professionalism. Yeah.
She's a teacher, right?
She's a teacher.
Yeah.
She's smart.
There you go. Tell me about what you guys talked about later. Good night. It's almost 2 a.m.
Well, she's on the other side of the world.
She's in Spain.
Right.
She's in Barcelona, right?
Madrid.
Oh, Madrid.
Outside of Madrid, yes.
Can I ask what subject she teaches?
She's teaching English over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So her Spanish is coming around.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. All right, guys. So this actually came through on the chat. Corbin McCarthy on our YouTube chat asked me, Laura, has anyone else ever told you that you sound like Meg from Family Guy? Ask the guys and see what they say. So I said I was going to pose it as a tip or no tip. Tip or no tip? I sound like Meg from Family Guy.
No tip.
Thank you.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell. No.
Peter.
No tip.
That's
No. It's Mila Kunis.
That's Lewis.
Oh, Meg.
Meg
Oh,
from Family
Meg
Guy.
is Mila Kunis.
Oh.
So if you sound like Mila, you should be happy about that if they think you sound like Mila Kunis.
I don't know how to feel about that, though, with Meg.
I get it's Meg, but who's the voice?
Oh, I
the
know.
voice is
Mila Kunis is hot.
Yeah.
But, like, I
Right.
don't know how to feel about
You
it.
should feel great about that. But I don't hear it.
Okay, good.
I was thinking Lois. Now that you say
Lois?
Meg.
No!
Do you hear it now?
Yes, I do. It's not perfect, but I can see why someone would say that. I was thinking Lois, not Meg. When you said, I'm like, no, there's no Lois in your voice, but there is, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, snap.
A little bit.
Take that as a compliment. That's a good thing.
Are you a Family Guy guy?
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
it's
now and then.
fantastic. It's
I
such
love
a good
Family
show.
Guy.
Yeah, I'm hearing it now.
Yeah, yeah.
I am. I really am. Yeah.
We should get a little bit of it. DeAndre.
Yeah, we got to pull up a Meg and then have you repeat back what she says.
Oh, you know who I love?
Yeah.
Stewie.
Stewie's great.
Oh yeah.
I love Stewie.
Yeah.
Also, South Park. Did we ever figure that out? Because
No. They stopped responding to me.
I love. Oh, shocker.
South Park, the guys from South Park, the executive producer reached out to me because he heard Mason and Ireland talking.
We were
about
talking
them.
about them.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they said, "Hey, we heard you. We listen to you every single day. We heard you were talking about us, and we want to bring you into the studio and let you see how everything's being done."
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
And
and
I
then-
was like, "Hey, so we'll come whenever you want. Like,
Yeah.
here's a couple days, and
New number. Who's this?
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Kinda
the
just
thing,
stop.
I
It's
told
all right.
Greg, I told Super Behind the Curtain, and DeAndre's taking the next one, but I told Greg, I was like, no, because now I have another show, and I actually want to do that. I was like, guys, please excuse me for a day.
All right, what's next, Meg?
DeAndre, please take the next one as I compose myself.
All right, so UCLA head coach, men's basketball head coach, Mick Cronin has been on one these past couple of days.
Yeah.
One by ejecting his own player. Then the other night, he has some comments toward the media, and I'm going to play what he had to say.
What was your thoughts in the student section chanting Booker's name?
I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
I just meant overall the way that you
I would like to give you a kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the...
You really think I care about the other team's
No,
student
I don't think you care about the other
Are you
team's-
raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just...
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Come on, dude.
I'm not raising
Come on.
my-
Yes, you are. Everybody's standing here listening to you. Everybody. This is on camera. They can hear you. I answered the question. I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section. I coach UCLA. I don't care about Michigan State students. I mean, who cares?
So my question to you guys is, tip or no tip, Mick Cronin has been on a major power trip.
Oh, tip. Yeah, not his best moment. Yeah, I thought him throwing his own player out was a little much.
Yeah.
I mean, the
That's
kid was
not your-
showing effort.
Yeah.
I thought the Michigan State kid squaring up kind of started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That right there, he's trying to pick a fight. He's trying to create a conflict with someone who is, look, you can think it's a bad question. All you have to do is say, I don't give it a thought. You can even say what you said, I don't give a rat's whatever. I don't think. You don't have to say congratulations on kudos on the worst question. That you're escalating it, not the other guy.
Correct.
You're the one that threw the first thing into, he goes, well, kudos to you. And then the guy took the bait a little bit and says, well, thanks, I'll take it as a, and then they're in a thing. But Cronin
Ding, ding.
started, just answer, just, I haven't given them a thought. I don't really care what they do. And it's over. The kicking your own guy out is a weird one. I didn't love it.
Just
but
plant him on the bench.
Yeah, bench him.
Just put
bench
him.
him.
Yeah, you don't have to
If
throw
you
him
don't
out.
like what he's doing,
Yeah.
put him down. With John Wooden, had some success at UCLA.
Just a little.
His thing was always, the biggest tool you have as a coach is the bench.
That's right.
You sit down. You're not playing anymore.
Come sit next to me for a while.
Right.
There you go.
Right. So, look, I think he's feeling the heat of what's going on, and college coaches are crazy.
And they're human. They have
they
bad
are.
moments.
They are.
This
But,
is one of them.
Yeah, no, he was trying to pick a fight, and he looked bad doing it.
What do you think,
So,
Bruin?
so this is nothing new. This from Mick Cronin. He does these crazy things all the time. Now, he's never thrown his own player out of a game before. I think that's going a little bit far. You're embarrassing the player. There's
Yes.
no reason to do it. And the crazy thing about it was he did go up hard for a block on a dunk. The guy was up there and he was helpless. Nothing he could do. However,
You didn't knock him down.
No, he didn't knock him down.
I know. That's what I mean. He didn't even knock him down.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
He got a flagrant one. He probably shouldn't have gotten a flagrant one anyway. It wasn't that bad. But either way, you cannot do this to players. You can't kick them out. Yes, put them on the. But if he did not. If he didn't go back and try and block that shot, he would have benched him anyway.
For not hustling
For
back.
not hustling, because that's what he wants. He wants guys to hustle and do what they need to do, and he didn't do that. I've been defending Mick Cronin for years for all the things that he does. He's gone too far. It's not just this. It's so many other things, and he's lost the team. He's going to lose recruits because of
You
things like
think?
this.
I don't want to play for a guy that throws me out.
Has a
Exactly.
coach ever looked good fighting with the media?
No.
Like, it's a no-win battle, even if you're right.
Tortorella.
Which one was
The
that
hockey
one?
John
coach.
Tortorella?
John Tortorella. He does look good arguing with
What was the
media.
argument?
Anything. He's just
Yeah.
a salty dude. It's
Well,
funny
you
to watch.
can be salty,
Yeah.
but to pick the fight, just if you say, I don't want to answer that, that's a perfectly fine response.
Greg Popovich did it all the time.
Yes.
Hey, what happened on 3rd and 10? I don't want to talk about it.
Right. Move on.
Okay. But the second you start to ask bad questions, you don't know what you're going to lose that battle.
Yeah.
You're going to come out looking bad.
I got one. Ditka going at the media. That was funny.
It's funny.
Yeah. Why
but
are
he
you
didn't-
so grumpy? Why do you care?
But it's hilarious, but it doesn't make Mike Ditka look any
No,
better.
it was just fun.
He just looks like a crazy
Yeah.
person. Meg.
Did you find it,
I
Meg?
should have never, ever posted that. Did you find it? Okay, he's
I
not.
just got to make sure that it's,
We
not,
gotta
you
go-
know, it's unclean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take your time.
Well, they can't
Okay.
curse in it, but yeah.
Okay, well, while he does that, so I sent you guys on the group chat a picture of a very handsome police officer. So Burbank police posted this picture on their IG with a caption that said, during a call for service, Officer Parks was greeted by two lovely Frenchies. He could not resist petting, holding, and snapping a photo with them. Police officers love dogs. So he went viral. Very handsome guy. And the
Looks like
internet...
Anthony Sabato Jr.
It does.
It does. Yeah.
The internet exploded with a bunch of comments. You know, the internet does its job and found the IG of the officer. And people quickly noticed he originally had a picture of himself. And within a few hours, he had a picture of him and his wife
Yep.
posted up there. So I wanted to know, as guys, tip or no tip, he voluntarily changed the picture from himself to him and his wife.
Like this is his profile pic?
Yes, profile
Okay.
pic.
Yeah. Absolutely voluntary.
Now, she may have told him to do it, but
That's right.
Like the off-season workouts, right?
Yes, voluntary, mandatory. Absolutely, yes.
Definitely mandatory, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Under oath, he will say, I did it all on my own. I chose to do this.
Blink once, blink twice. If you're wrong.
I am so uninitiated and unaware of the social media rules of relationships. It just missed me completely. You know what I mean? I don't know the lay of the land at all. Like, for instance, I don't even know what my profile pic is on Instagram. I have no idea what it is. And if whatever reason it came up and I needed to all of a sudden change it to me and Susan, like that would literally never happen. Like I can't imagine the scenario where I would feel obligated to do that or where she would give a damn.
I think he's a little more handsome.
I'm not, but I'm saying fine. I mean, that's not my point.
I know.
The point is, who gives a damn?
It looks like a football stadium.
When they're lining
it might
up,
be. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know what it is.
When they're lining up left and right and trying to slide into your DM. Yeah.
He went so
it's different.
He went so viral. Like I have a
There's
friend
no
that
gentle way to say that either.
No. There's a friend that works for B36 in Chicago. She's out there. She's part of the morning show. 3 days ago, she goes, tag him.
Yeah, see?
Like, that's how he's here in California. Random Burbank police officer post on their IG.
But does anybody think that him changing the picture is going to stop anybody in the first place?
He's just telling you, or she's telling him to tell you, I'm taken. So don't get your hopes up.
I have a good relationship. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
that's nice though.
That's
there you go.
Would
There's a
you
lot of
change
toxic. No, I mean I don't need to. I think I'm in a good relationship where
There
she
you go.
doesn't care what's on my
Yeah,
social media.
I'm the same way.
I post about her.
I feel that. I mean, I posted about my man too. Like I feel like all of us don't get it because we are in very solid relationships. But that's why the internet exploded even more because like the fact that you had to change.
Ashley Madison.
You had to change the picture.
Did you watch that doc ever? The Ashley Madison.
That's a crazy doc.
Did you ever see that? The Ashley Madison doc?
I don't
There's 3
think
parts.
so. I don't think
It
so.
is so worth
Good?
watching.
It's so worth it.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's these dudes that are just having.
That was the site to like a hookup site for married people.
For
right?
married people.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and it was wild
It was
because you
wild.
actually weren't actually talking to women. You were talking to like AI bots and all that kind of stuff. It was crazy. Marriages destroyed.
Am I an idiot? I just assume that anybody I'm talking to online is not who they are actually
No,
are.
you're actually smart.
Yeah, just unless I know you or you, if it's some rando, I'm like, I don't know
Assume
who
you're
this
talking
is.
to a bot.
I'm just
Yes.
I don't know who's on the other end.
Correct.
It could be
Yes.
anything.
Somebody said it was damage control. Did it before she had to ask him on the chat.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay.
It's the Rose Bowl. I just looked at my my profile pic. It's the Rose Bowl.
I do tell Garoppolo that's a lot of power for one man.
But he's not married, right?
No, not at all. But everywhere you go, like
Good for him.
That
Yeah, go live your life, Jimmy G.
Did you get Meg?
Dang.
No.
Oh, we'll do
Family
it.
has something.
Do you have it? All right, let's listen.
I'd like to say to you.
Brian, I know I don't speak up much, and it's really hard for me to talk about my feelings, but
Why don't we start with someone more interesting, Peter?
that's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
All right, say
something, Laura.
That's
Say-
where I go
say
to
that
make
one.
out with my boyfriend.
That's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
It's kind of close.
It's
No,
in the
it's
ballpark.
not.
It's close.
I'm kind of on their
I
side.
feel
It's
like
close.
you were
It's
slow
close.
playing it a little too.
It's close.
That's where I
Yeah.
go to make out with my boyfriend. There you go.
There you go. See?
That was okay, by the way.
Dead on.
That was so close.
Dead
Chris, you got
on.
an open tomorrow.
Why don't we start with someone more interesting, Peter?
That's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
It's clean.
Do what you do. Put those right next to each other,
Yes.
and we'll come back and we'll listen to that. It is game day at Galen. USC takes on Illinois tonight with coverage beginning at 6:30. Tip off at 7. Hear all the action on ESPN LA 710 AM or the ESPN LA app. Home of USC basketball. Fight on. Leadership voice. No, they
don't throw their own players
They
out.
let their guys, be on the team. Weird. It's a novel concept.
Funny how that works.
Leadership. We'll get into it next. It is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Shane Gillis and Friends is coming to the Hollywood Bowl on May 4th, and ESPN LA is partnering with Netflix as a joke and Live Nation to give you a shot at winning tickets. Tune in all day Friday when we'll be giving away 4 pairs of tickets live on air to callers. Don't miss your chance to see one of the biggest names in comedy take over one of LA's most iconic venues. Shane Gillis and friends at the Hollywood Bowl. Tickets on sale now at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. Only on ESPN LA.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Then let the good times roll at Mardi Gras through February 22nd with bold flavors, live music, and parades. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Get passes for as low as $13 a month. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Thicker.
A little firmer.
A little firmer, a little thicker. And
I like mine a little firmer, too.
Yeah.
DeMarco and Travis continue.
A little thicker, a little firmer.
Here are the guys.
Cookies left?
I got three Samoas.
The good ones.
There you go. Wow.
You just, where'd the other? You said you bought 6 boxes.
DeAndre came in and emptied the other one.
I did. I took the last one.
Yeah.
No, not the whole box. I took the last one.
Somebody please eat these, because I don't want to eat them, because I will. You said you've never seen. You saw me eat a salad and salmon the other day. Remember? Right in that office.
Oh, yeah, but that was rare. You don't eat at work a lot.
I used to.
Yeah,
remember I used to bring food.
Used to bring it on but different time of day.
We changed that now. Yeah. But please eat these cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
You're
you go.
not going to hit Panda again, are you?
No, I hit it yesterday on the way home.
Did you?
Oh, my God. I love
You are
Panda.
the most devoted Panda Express customer I've ever seen in my life.
I don't even have to order. As soon as I walk in, they prepare.
Yeah, you don't get the egg rolls. That bothers me a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
No, and it happened. I was waiting, and the lady she gets up to the front, and she doesn't know what she wants.
Oh.
Yeah. Not one,
They
two
have
people.
They have like 3 things.
It's right there.
They have orange chicken, beef and broccoli, the tofu one, and chow mein and rice.
Rice, chow mein, or both.
Yeah.
The rangoons are amazing.
The what?
Are they called rangoons?
Rangoon.
Oh.
Rangoon.
Crab
Yeah.
rangoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
good.
egg rolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the egg rolls.
I never
They're
get the
so
egg rolls.
good.
Yeah.
You can eat them on the way home.
Yes.
Well, I can eat my food on the way home.
I can't
do that.
I don't know how you eat something that requires a utensil in your car while you're driving.
I told you there's a way to do it.
I know
Yeah.
you do it.
There's a
but
way to do it.
That feels like it could go wrong. Like A, you could lose control of the vehicle, or B, you could fill your car with chow mein. One or the other.
I have never dropped anything in the car. Yes, never.
Like the burger out of the box with your face in the box.
Yes,
That's easy.
that's the technique right there. There you go.
That we can do.
Can you eat and drive?
Yeah, I can eat a lot of things. I can't eat chow mein and drive.
Really? Well, just put it down and
chili
and grab it with your hand.
And no, you get the fork and you spin it and throw it in there.
Do you wait for red lights or stop signs?
Well, if you're on the freeway, you can't. But yeah.
Do you have self-driving mode?
No. Well, kind of.
His self-driving mode is his left knee.
I was gonna say the knee. Yeah, the knee.
See,
that's doable.
I know what you're doing.
I
know
all
what
do
you're
the knee
doing.
thing. We've all done the knee thing.
You did. You're right.
And you got your knee up there doing this.
Yes, I swear.
So you got a fork in one hand, a phone in the other hand, your knees
No,
driving.
no, phone's down. But when I need red lights, I get green.
All right.
Really,
so
when I need green lights, I get red. Yeah.
Greg, I think you brought this up when we were talking during the meeting. Like, Shohei Ohtani is the best player on the Dodgers, right?
That's really going outside the
I
box
know
there.
it's a big swing, but I don't know. I would be really surprised if he were the vocal leader of that team, right? He just because there's a language barrier, even though I think he speaks probably pretty darn good English.
He
but
does.
That's just not his persona.
At least we haven't seen it.
Correct.
Yeah.
We did see the one little glimpse when he was with Team Samurai at the last WBC, right before they were going to go out and play the Americans, that he gave a little fire-up speech to the guys about, hey, look, I know that we look up to these guys. They play in the best league in the world, but we're going to go out there and kick their ass. And the place went nuts, and they went out there, and they took care of their business. So he's got it in him. But, again, culturally speaking, I think that fits better with Team Samurai than it might with the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw, I think, was that guy for a very long time, that when something needed to be said to the group, when the troops needed to be rallied, Kershaw was going to do it for all the obvious reasons. He'd been there forever. He's walking straight into the Hall of Fame. He's accomplished. He's respected.
He's big.
He's huge.
Huge.
Yeah, he's a massive physical presence. He's 6'4" or 5" or whatever the heck he is. Well, he's not there anymore. Who is it? Who is the guy that when you need to have not that the Dodgers are going to have a bunch of turmoil in their clubhouse, because I don't think that's what it is. But every once in a while, you need to get the guys together and say, hey, this is what we need to get done.
Two guys that pop into my Freddie Freeman and Muncy.
I think it's Muncy, too.
Freddie Freeman and Muncy.
I think it's Muncy.
Right? Why wouldn't it be those two guys?
So why not Mookie, to Laura's point? Why not Mookie? He seems like that type of guy. He's been around a long time.
Which Mookie? The one from last season? It's not going to carry
just
that
Mookie.
much weight.
It really doesn't.
If Mookie is hitting and he's the best player on the planet next to Ohtani, then it holds weight.
Do you need him to hit though? Like, does that to be the vocal leader? Do you have to be a good, like, one of the top players too?
I do. Like, if you're struggling as a player, you can't be telling me to lock in.
Who is it? Was it DeAndre? Were you talking about it? Udonis Haslem was the vocal leader of the Heat when they have all those other guys.
Different deal for them. He's been there the longest, and he was clearly the barn boss. But just for guys that need to get it going in this clubhouse, I think you're going to need to be playing well and have the ear of everybody in the room.
And I think it's like the reason, like, Freddie's interesting because Freddie's a Hall of Famer, right? Like, and Freddie is showing up every day, working hard every day, putting out a performance every day. So there's no, I'm not doing it, but you should.
Right.
He's doing it, so he has the authority. But Freddie is also a really easygoing guy. Like, he's just, to your point, he's also an enormous guy, which helps because he's just physically imposing. But he is a really kind of affable, easygoing guy. I'll use a baseball term, and I'm sure to play red ass, right?
Oh, yeah.
Freddie Freeman's not. Max Muncy is, right? And Max Muncy is not the best player on the team, but he's been there. He's now the longest tenured Dodger now that Kershaw's gone. He's been there longer than anybody. Won the World Series 3 times. Okay, he's been through all of this, and he's kind of grumpy.
Yeah,
like when you've seen him, and I mean that as a compliment. I don't mean that as anything other than if he needs to get into a guy, I think he would, and I think Mookie would too. I think Laura's choice is a good one, but I think Muncy, even though he's not that guy, is the guy that would kind of get into somebody.
Yeah, guys, we need to do things right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We're going to do this stuff right here, no matter how we go. Yeah, I could be. I would hope kind of the same with Luka, right? I don't think Ohtani needs to turn into that guy. I almost don't want him to be that guy.
It would ring disingenuous if you start doing stuff that you don't do. It's got to come from an authentic place, I think.
Right. That's the same. We had that combo about Luka when LeBron finally exits. Is it going to be Luka's team? Of course, they're going to build around him. But is he going to be the leader on that squad? I haven't seen it just yet. He doesn't strike me as the type that would be that guy. And I do wonder if Luka's going off one day when he's not getting the calls he should be getting, and he's starting to be all theatrical. Who's going to calm him down when LeBron leaves?
Yeah.
Who's going to have that sort of stroke with him to say, hey, get over here? That's also a concern.
Yeah, he's going to be the leader on the court because he's the best player.
Yeah.
Right. And he's got the ball in his hands all the time.
He's going to score.
He's going to set the tone about how hard you, like all of that kind of stuff. But
just
in those,
like Ohtani.
Right. Those other moments that aren't, hey, 5, 4, like the game's good. Like he's going to take over in that sense. But I don't know, because clearly that's LeBron. Like LeBron's just been around, and he's LeBron James, and people are going to listen. But I don't know if that's Luka.
So Luka's never really been that guy at all. He wasn't that guy in Dallas. So Kyrie was that guy. He's been around longer, been through a lot of it. He's very vocal in those ways. I don't think
with a strong coach.
With a strong coach, yes, exactly. So you have a strong coach here now in LA, but at the same time, I just don't see Luka being that guy. You also, if you're going to be the vocal leader, I feel like you have to be able to stand in front of the media and talk for the team, be the mouthpiece for the team. And Luka is
good
the guy.
And bad.
Yeah, good and bad.
Yeah.
He's the guy that's going to give you a couple word answers and then walk out the door. He's not going to really talk to them.
There's a lot of games throughout the season, though, where he does sit down in the post-game presser and he's like, he does take accountability for himself, and he takes accountability for his team. He's like, I didn't play well. I got to play better. And so it's always appraisal for the team. I understand that there hasn't really been much criticism towards him because the narrative has always shifted towards LeBron and what he's going to be doing. That's what the whole narrative has been. But there is moments where he does take accountability a lot for this team, especially with their recent struggles.
I think this is going to sound weird because this is something that drives me crazy about LeBron, but I also think it's effective occasionally. The passive aggressiveness that LeBron will frequently bring to press conferences, I think does trickle its way down to his teammates because I'm sure he kind of operates in a similar way. And I'm sure it probably rubs some guys the wrong way occasionally, but I also think it probably, well, I'm just going to do it because I don't want to listen to this guy do this again. Right? Like Luka, I agree with you, DeAndre, that when Luka has a bad game or Luka turns the ball over too much or misses too much, like he will take responsibility for that. He's not going to go, well, these guys, like he'll say, I had a bad night. I need to move the ball more. I need to play better. Like, he will take it. But like LeBron will kind of take, he will take responsibility when it's his responsibility, but he'll also kind of do the collective we, us, all of us, and kind of put other people in the game as well. Like I don't think he's going to do what Kobe did where tell people to put their big boy pants on publicly. Like that's just nice. There's just not a lot of guys that will do that publicly. Kobe's one of the very few that would do that. But
or don't bring weed through an airport.
Yeah, it's the Bahamas. You can do whatever you want. Who cares, right? Like it was,
weed means nothing anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, good.
Except in an airport.
I can't bring a bottle of wine anymore. What are we doing here?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
but isn't that a good thing about him though, as far as the sparring is, because that's where he's known for.
Luka?
He likes that edge. He likes it when people are sitting there chirping on the sideline.
But I've never seen it directed at his team in a motivating way. I've seen him go back at people.
But what if that? But what if that is motivating? Because that is a tone setter. If he's actually getting in a basketball stance and he's actually defending and stuff like that, that is a tone setter, and that is a message to his team. Like, if I'm doing this, then you guys need to be doing this as well, because the narrative is him. He can't defend. So all of a sudden you start to see him starting to do the little things like that. He's speaking up, and that aspect of the game, maybe that brings out most out of his whole team instead of having to necessarily be a guy that's talkative.
You guys think they shop for it this offseason?
I do.
Like if LeBron is not part of the future, do obviously you need athleticism, you need shooting, you need defense. Do you need what we're talking about right now?
I would be a part of the ingredient I need that too.
Yeah.
Those other two things plus that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the final thing if he's not a leader and he can shoot and defend, I'd still take him.
Yeah.
But if you had that guy and all three, of course, that'd be your guy.
You need to have the right guy to do that, though. I don't think there's a lot of guys that are out there that you can even trade for right now to do that. The only one that's out there that could fill that role immediately is Giannis. Giannis would have to come in because he's won a championship. He's been around a long time. He's, I think, 32 years old. He knows the league. He's the vocal leader of the Milwaukee Bucks. He would be the only guy that's out there that you can trade for, I think, that could be the vocal leader that comes in here.
The Luka thing broke my brain. You know what I mean? And here,
the trade?
Yes. That when we talk about, I just, like, guys, Giannis isn't coming here. You know what I mean? I just keep coming, like, it's such a far-fetched idea and a scenario, and then I just stop and say, Luka Doncic is here.
If he says he wants to come here,
right,
he'll be here.
Right, but that changes the dynamic of so many things. It changes everything that we've been talking about the long-term build and all these other things, and you do it. I'm not saying you don't do it. You absolutely do it because it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, but it just feels like it's such a narrow way to try to. It's almost if it's the Luka thing and it just falls into your lap all over again. Great, let's do it. If Giannis wakes up in the middle of the offseason and says, you know what, I don't want to be in Milwaukee anymore, and the only place I want to be is in Los Angeles with the
then
Lakers,
you have to make the
then
deal.
You got to get it done. But other than that, I just don't. I can't envision it. I'm struggling
Luka,
to see
Giannis,
a scenario.
AR?
Well, you're
not bad.
Okay, well, you're taking on a lot of salary to get
that's your
Giannis.
team. The rest of you are going to fill it up with league minimum, vet minimum, G League guys.
Yeah.
That's almost your entire roster.
You might not be able to even pay AR in that situation because you have $60 million in cap room. If you're trading for him, obviously other things will go, but
Right.
you really don't have a lot of space because Giannis makes around 60. So it's going to be tough to bring that in and still hold on to AR, hold on to your guy Rui, hold on to other people.
To get Giannis, if it cost me AR, I'd be okay.
Yeah, he'd have to be in the deal.
I'd be okay with that.
You have
if
to, right?
If I got Giannis.
Like,
I
don't want Austin Reeves to leave. I think he's terrific. I
Right.
think he's fun. He's a fan favorite, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, sorry.
I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
I would.
I wouldn't pair Giannis and Luka Doncic necessarily on the same basketball court. Only because just the way we've seen it, how it's been going down for him. When I know Damian Lillard and Luka Doncic are totally different types of players as far as what they do, especially on the offensive end of the basketball court. But they try to acquire a superstar like Damian Lillard and his caliber with Giannis, and it was not a good fit. I know injuries took a toll on that, but you see where Giannis was thriving at as far as the way the Milwaukee Bucks roster was constructed. They had guys that actually were able to space the floor out alongside with them as far as shooting and stuff like that. So essentially you pair Giannis and Luka Doncic up like that, who's going to need the ball in his hands? Giannis is going to need the ball in his hands to create his own shot and get other guys involved. Luka Doncic is the same type of player, pick and roll game. I don't necessarily see Giannis Antetokounmpo being a pick and roll guy alongside with Luka Doncic though. But
I'm hoping Luka would be the facilitator.
Yeah, but think about that pick and roll between Giannis and Luka Doncic.
But again, you got to think of the spacing aspect. What Giannis Antetokounmpo is not a shooter.
No, he needs the ball.
He needs the ball in his hands. Yeah. Luka Doncic is a guy who likes to create for others. Giannis likes to do the same thing, so that's going to be another mesh. Okay, how the rest of the roster going to be constructed? If you get Giannis, all of a sudden you're going to be limited once again trying to acquire the right pieces around
him. You're making the exact same argument I made when the Lakers went and got Russell Westbrook, which is, guys, look at how these pieces fit together. They don't fit together very well.
More chance of success with these guys than Russell.
That's what I was getting to. It's like the Westbrook thing. I'm like, no, like just guys, what are we looking at? No,
right?
And it was like, you're crazy. It's all great players. They'll figure it out and all these things. And I'm like, not the type of player that Russell Westbrook is. He's a great player. But that he has to have the ball in his hands. Like this is just and LeBron James is going to have the ball in his hands a whole heck of a lot. And I'd rather have it in LeBron's and Russell without the ball in his hands is not Russell Westbrook. He's just not. All of that being said, I think I'd do the Giannis thing.
If Giannis says, I want to come to the Lakers, they're going to make that happen.
I think so, too.
It's how it works here in Los Angeles. You're going to go after the guys that you think are going to get you there.
But why run that back? We talked about this a little bit, right, Trav, where it's like with the new ownership, they want to do things better. And DeAndre has been saying it. We've all been saying, just be patient.
Because it's younger and it's better. You know what I mean? You're not wrong. LeBron's age is the thing in this. Like
that's the only problem,
right? Yep. That Giannis, you still have a runway of a half a decade, right? It's a long runway. With Luka, you have even longer than that, assuming that he wants to be here for a long time. But I'm not saying it's without risk, but that's one of those.
I mean, you still do it, but if we're trying to say let's move on from what the Bus family has done in that playbook, and then you come back and do the playbook, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's just how Los Angeles works. I mean, we have a drop from John Ireland, star effing driven town. It's not really a bus thing. That was a Jerry bus thing before it was this Genie bus thing.
Well, that's the other.
It fits. Yeah.
And it's time to move on.
Yes.
Like from and again, I'm pro Giannis. If that works out, great. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it presents itself, yes, but I really do think that it's time to turn the page on this stuff. It's time to turn the page on the Genie bus era. It's time to turn the page on just the LeBron James era and start the next thing. Like and not that the other one wasn't great, not that you didn't have some success, you won a title and all those things. And, I was optimistic when she was the one calling the shots, but it's been a while and the success has not been what it probably should be with the Lakers.
True.
So let's move on to the next thing.
There's another thing about having Giannis here. You don't have to defend him wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he will be.
Especially if he landed in the West.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Just to finish this off,
fired up.
Just the Milwaukee Bucks roster is in that championship team. I had to refresh my memory of who was on that team.
Drew
Holiday,
Chris
Middleton, Bobby Portis, Brooke Lopez, guys who can thrive on the basketball court with Giannis. Meaning Drew Holiday is a guy you got to respect him in the 3-point line. He can defend. Chris Middleton, what he can do, create his own shot, but he's also a guy he can spot up and shoot. Then you got Brook Lopez. What does he like to do? He's a stretch big.
Yep.
He has the spacing will be nice and wide for Giannis to create opportunities for others. That is a team essentially that you're going to try to imitate and bring over to here with the Los Angeles Lakers. But think about that. Drew Holiday, a guy doesn't need the ball in his hands. Chris Middleton, a guy does not essentially need the ball in his hands. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to have two superstars, which could possibly work. But the way the Bucks roster was perfect for Giannis, and I don't think both of them needing the ball in his hands is going to work.
They're both guys that are at their best when they have the ball, and that can be tricky for sure. All right, so
hold on. But for Milwaukee, though, DeAndre, that they only won one title and then really did nothing because they didn't have another star for alongside
guys
Giannis
got hurt,
to get there.
Too, in particular, Middleton.
Well,
Middleton was never the same again.
Giannis got hurt a lot too, especially in the playoffs.
That to me is a big part of this too. It's like where are we on his timeline?
Right.
You know,
I can't compare Milwaukee's team to the Lakers team. Because I think Lakers are going to do a little bit different. When you have Luka and you have Giannis, now if it ever works, you're just not saying no. Guys will want to come play and take less to play with those two dudes because you feel like they can win a championship.
Got to make the salaries work, though. You're going to be very limited in resources.
You'll figure it out. And that's the thing. Like, whether it works or not is debatable, but whether they would do it or not, if it presents itself, I think that's a slam dunk. They're going to do that for sure. All right, so speaking of big acquisitions, I got one for you. But first, let me remind you that DeMarco, myself, Morales, we're going to be live from the Genesis Invitational at Riviera Country Club from 2 to 5:30 near the 8th fairway. That is coming up on Friday. Next to the broadcast, you can stop by the Travis Matthew trailer for exclusive gear, including a limited edition LA collection benefiting the LAFD Foundation, and check out the brand at travismatthew.com. Travis Matthew, elevated course meets coast style for every moment. So Giannis to the Lakers, sure. What about Maxx Crosby to the Rams? That's another one that's kind of floating out there because we're not quite sure whether or not he wants to stay, not quite sure whether or not the Raiders want to keep him. Not that he's not a great player, but what could I turn him into to try to reboot this thing? They're a long way from being a really good team, so they need a lot of things. Crosby's awesome, but is that where they have need?
No.
Yeah.
How does that help you? How does that get you past the Seahawks?
Right.
Does that help you cover Njigba? Does that help you cover A.J. Brown? No.
Neither.
Who do you move there?
Getting to the quarterback has not been the problem. Yeah. Defending the ball when it gets out has been the issue. So if you trade those two picks, how do you get better?
You need more than the two picks.
Well, you need corners. You need people. That's what I mean.
The Raiders don't got any of those, so you can't take them.
If you want Maxx Crosby, what are they going to want in return?
Yeah, we're going to probably want picks, to Travis's point, but you all probably need an actual player, too.
Yeah, that would be – I would love it. Maxx Crosby is one of the best pass rushers I have ever seen. Natural.
Right. How about Jared Verse?
He's got all the moves. What do you mean?
No, I'd take Verse.
Over Maxx Crosby? As a pass?
In a vacuum, no, but rather keep Verse and not make this move or get Crosby and send Verse out. I'd just stay where we are and go fix the other stuff.
It's the
it's
difference.
a big chunk of change on the defense.
Correct. A lot of money for a little more production.
No,
Max
I agree.
is really good, but what he's giving you versus what Verse is giving you is just a little bit more. And the price is way out of whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. That's why I don't think that the Rams and Maxx Crosby make any sense.
The Bears
whatsoever.
and Maxx Crosby make all the sense in the world.
No, I don't like that.
Why?
Because it makes too
NFC,
much sense.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense.
How about he just stays with the Raiders? Can we do that?
You don't need a $35 million edge guy when you're building your team with a rookie
He's
quarterback.
already under contract. Just leave him there. Just leave him there. He's fine.
By the time you're ready.
He needs to be doubled every single time out. So
by the time you're good, getting Mendoza ready to be good, Max ain't going to be.
You need to keep sure that Mendoza's alive.
Right.
You need to keep him upright. You need to keep him sane. You need to keep him, ambulatory.
Correct.
Like he
yes.
I am so worried. And look, maybe he's good, maybe he's great, maybe he's none of the above. Maybe he's just a guy. I don't know, but if you're going to spend the number one pick on a quarterback, which they almost assuredly are, you better have some things to give him a lot of help. And the Raiders have so many problems.
Yes.
And if you could turn the dollar that is Maxx Crosby into 4 quarters that you could use other places, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I still don't do it because they already have so much. They have so much money to spend. They have so many draft picks already. You have to go address the offensive line 1,000%. But that's you can do that without
2 years.
You can do that without going against the trading Maxx Crosby. You can. So it's just whether or not they have the foresight to be able to keep him around because he wants out and go out and absolutely fix that offensive line. You fix the offensive line, a lot of other things get fixed too.
I can't wait 12 months from now when we have this conversation, when Mendoza's like healing. From whatever ailment he has.
I hope Fernando Mendoza goes and has a very successful, prosperous career. I'm not optimistic.
Right.
I'm just not. If he were being drafted by anybody that's not the Raiders, the Browns, the Jets, you'd be like, hey, let's see what's about to happen.
You'd be very excited.
But there are those teams, it's like, oh, you're screwed.
Yes.
You would have said the same thing about the Panthers just a year or two ago. And look at them. And they just
No. The Panthers are not a well-run team, but the Panthers have, in the last quarter century, they've been to the Super Bowl a couple of times. They've been to the playoffs a handful of times.
But they've been terrible.
Right. They have been terrible most of the time, but they did draft Cam Newton and develop him. They did take Jack Del Home, and he went to the Super Bowl. Like, they've had moments where they were a pretty good football team. Kerry Collins kind of worked out there. Like, they're not good, Greg. I'm not arguing that they're the second coming of the Pittsburgh Steelers, but the Raiders, the Jets, and the Browns, it's like if they told me tomorrow's Thursday, I wouldn't bet on it. They'd get everything wrong.
For history's sake, you're absolutely right. I've watched this team over and over again. It's terrible to watch. But they were in the playoffs just a couple of years ago. They beat the Chargers to get into the playoffs, and they
that's
should have
because
won.
Brandon Staley went brain dead.
Well, that's because he's brain dead. but there's so everything that they're doing now is different from what they've done before. They have not new ownership.
He-Man's still calling the shots, right?
But he's not actually
call
calling
him
the
He-Man?
Yeah,
Have you seen his haircut?
Oh, my God.
John
Okay.
Spytek and Tom Brady are calling the shot. They brought in a competent head coach that we assume that he's going to be a competent head coach.
Last year.
And the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Pete Carroll was way too old to be doing this.
But we were not saying that at the time.
He was a competent coach.
No.
Yes.
But say he was supposed to be the adult in the room, and from day one, from all the reports from Vinny Bonsignore and other people that are on the Raiders beat, they all said from day one he was just not having it. He was not being the adult in the room. He was not in for a rebuild to be the smart guy in the room, and it just wasn't going to work from day one of training camp.
John Gruden, they got the right guy. To Josh McDaniel, they got the right guy. To
Antonio
Pete Carroll,
Pierce.
they got the right guy.
Josh McDaniel was absolutely not the right guy.
The players loved Antonio. It's like just fail.
Enjoy that 22-sack
Clint
season.
Kubiak is going to
Uh,
be the right call. He is more like Ben Johnson than he is like Josh McDaniels.
Look me in the eye and say that.
Clint Kubiak is the right choice.
I don't believe you for a
I
second.
100% do.
He may be, but he also may not be.
He may not be.
Yeah.
You may be right here again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be. Like the Bears were really, really bad for a really, really long time.
Until you get the right coach.
Till you got the right coach.
If you're a Raider
quarterback.
fan,
And quarterback.
Yep. If you're the Raiders, your hope is that, hey, the Bears finally, after getting it wrong forever, they finally got it right.
Yeah.
Right.
But to your point, they had the quarterback, they didn't have the coach, then they get the coach, and thankfully the quarterback had not gotten murdered yet.
You're right.
So he was still able to kind of develop. And if Mendoza is the right guy and Kubiak's the right guy, great. But if one of those two pieces is wrong, then you're right back to where you
Maxx
started.
Crosby, I'd be trying to get out of here.
Well, he already said that he wanted
Yeah,
out,
I would be
so.
trying to leave.
But Kubiak is trying to keep him, so I trust that.
All right, we got the tail of the tape, DeAndre. All right, we're going to check it out, see if Meg sounds like Meg. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
All gas, all Lakers.
Friday night in downtown LA. It's the battle for the city as the Lakers host the Clippers at Crypto.com Arena in a rivalry that never disappoints.
And it's stolen by Kennard. Here come the Lakers on a fast break. LeBron down the middle, slam dunk.
Lakers versus Clippers from downtown LA. Coverage begins Friday night at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Because I wish we could all pull off the stuff you end up pulling off. Hence why you're a badass. Hence why you're a chingong. There's no way you actually believe any of this stuff. Or maybe perhaps actually that's part of the act. You convince yourself that you are, right?
George,
and that way, if like they were ever to put you on like a lie detector, you would actually pass because you actually believe the nonsense you're saying.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up, baby.
I like the way you work it. No diggity.
This reminds me of The Wire. This plays in one scene of The Wire.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget what the scene is, but I can picture it in my head.
I love that show. That's a hard rewatch, though. It makes you cry all over again.
Well, it's heartbreaking.
It is.
But
yeah.
it's also a great rewatch because there are so many things you're like, you missed the first. Oh,
yeah.
That is why that comes back later.
Yes.
And some of the actors in that show are crazy.
That's so good.
Many guys.
So
All right.
good.
Laura's back. It was in the chat that someone said you sound like Meg?
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to give them credit or no? I'm going to leave that up to you.
Sure. I don't know. At this point, everybody's saying that he might have nailed it, so I'll hear it if DeAndre.
All right. So you still are saying that you don't hear it.
I personally don't, and I love Family Guy.
I can't.
Carlos said not really, so.
All right. you cut this up?
Yeah, so I got Meg first. Here we go.
That's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
That's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
They're the same person.
Come on.
Wait.
Carlos out of his mind.
Wait, can I hear that? Okay, where's Meg?
That's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
And here's Laura.
That's where I go to make out with my boyfriend.
Yeah, you're hitting it.
That is the exact same
That
person.
is you.
That's uncanny.
Oh
You should write over to Seth MacFarlane and say, if anything, Mila Kunis has a cold one day or something, and you need to come in and run some lines. There you go.
I did VO when I was in college. I loved it.
Oh.
Like voice acting and stuff. It was fun.
That might be the greatest job of all time.
The VO?
Yeah.
That and game show host.
Game show host.
Game show host.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Game show host is better, but VO guy, you can do it at home.
Next.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You
There
just
you go.
sit there to be like Will Arnett and just read GMC commercials all day long and
awesome.
Reese's. Awesome.
You make so much money that way.
Oh my gosh.
So much money.
Can you guys pick out the ones like the very famous actors, like for instance, like John Hamm does Mercedes, right?
Right away.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I can.
It sounds familiar, but unless you tell me who, like I can never pull the name.
Oh, really?
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Yeah,
Bang,
McConaughey.
you know
But
easy
McConaughey's one of one.
Right.
Right. But when you just get those deep bass voices, I never get them.
Hey,
In a
baby.
world.
Yeah.
In a world.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, yes. I used to get
What
James
are you
Earl
doing?
Jones.
James, I wish I didn't step on that. Hold on, I'll stop.
What are you laughing about?
Laura, that's for you to go.
No, I don't want to go.
What?
I accidentally stepped on Laura doing something very strange.
Do it again.
I don't even know what I was doing.
God, I want to know.
Because I said, I think I was like deep voice, and I was like, but I can't do it because I'm funny. Do you want us to? See, I can't do it no more. It
What
was
did
like,
she say?
She's trying to be an operator, if you know what I mean.
wait.
Oh my God.
Okay, No, Greg, I hated that. So when I used to work at McDonald's, I was like 17 years old, and I would get that all the time in stupid drive-through. The guys would be like, "Oh, sexy time." I was like, "No, screw you guys." I would
what's
always
up, Meg?
like.
I'll take a number 2 supersize.
Wow.
If you don't call her
always
Meg from now on, you're doing it wrong.
I would always
Guess
get
what?
that. Guys would call my voicemail just to hear my voice, and I hated that. So, ugh.
That's a
Bad
compliment.
thing.
That's
That's
a
a
compliment.
compliment. That's
No.
pretty good. Yes.
Pet peeve.
Oh. Who's got one?
My bad. I got a last man standing.
Let's
for
go.
us.
Oh, you do?
I
Oh,
do,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I
Let's
got
go.
a shot here.
Okay.
Go.
CBS Sports ranked the top 30 front offices in the NBA.
Top 30
Top
front
30
offices.
front
Okay.
offices in the
Ooh,
NBA.
can I
You
go
guys
first?
can guess 10 of them. The top
top
10.
Okay.
All right.
Who goes
so, Let's start with Trav. Go ahead.
OKC.
No, that's
OKC
the
is
easiest.
number
Yeah,
one.
that's the easiest one.
Dang.
DeMarco?
Boston.
Boston's number 2.
Okay.
All right, Laura.
Oh, I was gonna have OKC, but Warriors.
Warriors are they're not in the top 10. So
Oh,
Laura's
okay,
out.
Laura's out. Okay.
Greg?
Houston.
Houston is number 3. So you guys got the top 3.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I'm stuck. Let me think.
Oh, I got one.
I got 2.
You got,
I got
2?
two also. I got
you got
2 also.
2. East or West?
I got 1.
East or
Well,
West?
you're out.
I don't know.
East or West?
No.
Oh, okay, come on. Oh my God. Can't be.
Just say it.
Knicks.
The Knicks are number 7.
You're kidding
there
me.
you go.
Nice,
All
nice.
right.
Okay.
That was one of my 2.
Okay.
One of my
That's
2.
one of them.
Hold on,
Okay.
so just to give you guys a refresher, you guys are missing number 5, 6, 8, and 10.
And I got 2. I think that I'm safest with Miami.
Miami is not in the
No.
top 10.
I was
I
gonna
didn't,
say
think,
Miami.
I didn't think Miami.
See?
It's down to the
Wow.
2 of us.
Okay.
No, Miami
All
is
right.
known for
Trav.
being, wow,
You got
that's
another one?
I
got
wanna know
one.
if Trav
I
has
got
mine.
one. You're
I'm
still
out.
in.
I'm
You're
out.
right.
That's what I want to know.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's number 10.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Okay,
That's
I still
not
have
the one that I
There we
had.
go.
That's not the
What
one
do
I
you got?
had.
What do you got, DeMarco?
How many are left?
You need 5, 6, and 8.
5. San Antonio.
San Antonio is number 4.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
There you go.
So there's only what?
I'm
3?
sorry. So that San Antonio counted. So there's 3 more left.
3 more.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 more. So 5, 6, and 8. 3 more left.
I have. Oh. Indiana.
Indiana's number 6.
Oh my
There's 2
God.
more left.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you need 5. There's 5 and 8.
I still want to
Who
know
am I
if the one
missing?
I want, the one I had, is in there.
You go first if they get it wrong, and I'll go after that.
Okay.
Utah.
Utah is number.
You're kidding me.
number 8.
That was my next guess.
way.
That was my next
God,
guess.
they have
Wow.
such.
There's
For
one more.
Danny Ainge, it's nonsense.
But
it's nonsense.
He's got a plan. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's 2 left.
There's one more left.
One left.
1 left. This is amazing. I didn't think you guys would. 1 left.
I really want to know what.
This is. I don't love this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Cleveland.
Cleveland is number 5.
Not who I thought either.
Not mine either.
What was yours?
Denver?
Mine was Clippers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait,
No,
so
people
there's no
they
winner.
think the
there's no
Clippers are
winner.
the
There's
greatest
no
one
winner.
around.
There's a tie?
Co-winners. It's
Co-winners.
like
Wow.
we both
Oh, I
get
never
gold.
knew. Here
we
There's
go.
no silver.
I'm used to coach
Wow.
Andrew. Yes.
I
There you go.
didn't know what happens when you.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Where are the Lakers?
The Lakers
Oh,
are number
come
25.
on.
Yeah.
25.
They're number 25.
Where was Miami?
Miami was number 14.
14.
How about
Where was
the
the Warriors?
Clippers were at 18, and the Warriors were at 17.
Okay. Why are the Warriors bad front office.
They're kind of pinned in right now. And
Okay.
what's his nuts?
Look what they have. What's his nuts?
Jimmy Butler's out right now.
The guy that went to Bob Myers is gone, so maybe
Yeah,
that has something to do
okay.
with it. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Utah.
We got all 10.
We did. How about
How
that?
about that?
Yes.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
great.
How were you guys like coming up with your answers?
I was just trying to
Success?
think. You know how I was doing it?
Huh.
People that did smart things at the most recent
Oh,
deadline.
yeah.
That's why
Me too.
That's why I landed on Cleveland getting James Harden. I'm like, I don't know.
Non-dumb
Maybe it's
stuff,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Utah was the other one. Like Utah getting Triple J. That was a really good move.
Good move. Right.
Like they picked up a really good. They would never get their hands on a player like Jaren Jackson Jr. unless you have to trade for him. Nobody's picking Utah. You either
True.
get drafted to Utah or traded to Utah. So to get Kessler, to get Markkanen, to get Jackson, you
build
got
a
to be
pretty good
doing
squad.
some stuff.
Yeah. Smart.
That was awesome. I like
That was a
that.
great
Not
last
bad.
man standing.
That was-
That
yeah,
was
great
came down to
last
the
man
wire. I
standing.
love
Hey,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I won Game of Games and Last
Look
Man
at you.
Standing
There
today.
you
I'm
go.
having a good day.
You're
I'm
my
buying,
heater.
I'm buying a scratcher on the
Let's
way home.
go. Let's go.
I haven't bought one of those in forever. You know what? Maybe that'll be my new thing. I'll
Why
buy
not?
scratchers.
Why not?
Do you
Try
buy 'em?
one. No.
No?
Nah.
Lotto?
I got so into it because I started spending the money before I won, right? And then I didn't. And I
Like
was
little amounts like the 50s, or were you
Oh,
thinking
no.
like
the
jackpots?
whole 9. Yeah, I actually thought I was going to win this thing. You guys do that lottery scratchers stuff? No.
Nah.
I did it when it was like what is it? Got to like the billions
Billions.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
when it gets up there. Yeah.
When it gets up there, I've done it. What was it? Twice, 3 times, whatever. But I suck at that.
I've
so
never
You're
bad.
just
one.
putting more into the billion.
Yeah.
One of my coaches, when it gets higher, he would say, "Everybody just go in.
Yeah.
We're going to buy all together. Who knows?
I
We
think
could
I've told
win."
you. I have a friend from college won the California lottery.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
he won the jackpot.
Wow.
No way.
It was
Really?
Yep. It was one of those work things where every week everybody would throw in $5 in the office, and they would buy however many tickets. They'd buy 100 tickets every Friday, but collectively they hit it.
How many
much do they
people?
win?
They split it like 20 different ways. Like he won. I think his take home was a little over $4 million.
That's
Oh,
not bad
come
at all.
on.
Yeah.
Wowza.
Can
Come
we
on.
just? We should just start doing this just for fun.
Just
Yeah.
for fun?
I have
for
a question.
millions.
Why not?
Do you guys have a contingency plan if you were to win?
Yep.
I have one. And everyone thinks I'm nuts. And I'm like,
What?
I don't care.
What's yours?
Like my contingency plan. So depending on how big I get, right?
Yeah.
And in my mind, it was $1 billion. So you got a lot of millions. I obviously pay off all my debt, my parents' debt, set everybody that I know off. And then I have 10 friends that'll get a certain amount of money. And then I'm disappearing.
Oh, okay.
Mine is very similar, except for the only thing I'm doing is the last thing you said.
You're taking it
Disappearing?
all.
Where'd Trav go? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need to hear from me
Call
anymore.
him. His phone's turned off.
Yep.
Call Susan. Her phone's turned off. Like they're gone.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Everybody's gone.
I don't know where he went. Never heard from him ever again.
I know I'd like to say that I would do that, but I feel like I would still work because I think I'd be bored.
I wouldn't
I'm
work.
traveling, baby.
I wouldn't work.
I wouldn't do this.
I would
try to do
reach
that
out
with you guys.
later.
There
and
you go.
say,
Postcard.
Hey, DeMarco.
Yeah.
Travis. It's all good. Just
Andy Dufresne style.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
hope you have a nice life.
I would buy into the Niners and ruin the franchise. That's what I would do.
You'd become a saboteur.
Absolutely.
You'd be Chip Kelly.
Absolutely.
Wow. That was
stand
nice.
Chip Kelly.
That was nice. Little shop talk is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, 710 ESPN LA.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew Retail Trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera, be sure to check out the brand at travismatthew.com.
To celebrate Black History Month, National University is proud to honor African Americans who have richly contributed to the fabric of American history and culture. We also stand ready to support the hopes and dreams of the next generation of America's great thinkers, doers, and achievers. NU offers you flexible online classes, career-focused resources, so you can earn your degree while balancing work, family, and everything in between. National University, official higher education sponsor of the Lakers. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew Retail Trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera, be sure to check out the brand at travismatthew.com.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 that I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-317-2277. That's 800-317-2277.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 that I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
With Progressive customer service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
A lot of good birthdays today here on February 18th. Start with happy 61st. Can't even talk. Happy 61st to Dr. Dre.
Dr.
Turned
Dre.
61 years old today.
I just watched Straight Outta Compton the other day.
Yeah.
Again.
I was going to say, whoa.
Again. I loved it. O'Shea is awesome
He's
in
amazing.
that movie. He is. The entire cast is amazing in that movie.
I may not have told you guys this. Greg, you might remember this person. When Greg and I first met each other, when I worked at Premiere for Jim Rome, and you were at Fox.
Yes, I was.
And Greg would come in and pinch hit for us as a producer occasionally. And there we lived on we worked on the 5th floor of this building, the Premiere Radio Networks building, and there was 100 people doing 100 different things. There was just a billion people around. And there was this one guy that wrote like bits for radio shows that they would send out across the country for morning shows that they could use or whatever. And Straight Outta Compton comes out and wins the Academy Award. And this guy walks on stage and won the damn Oscar, who was a writer in one of those morning show things at Premiere.
Really?
Alan Wankus won the Oscar for screenplay for Straight Outta Compton.
No way.
And
wow.
Yeah, like I'm like, what? There can't be two Alan. Like he won the damn. He was one of the cogs at Premiere, like the rest of us.
That's
won the
wild.
Oscar. Yeah.
By the way, shout out to O'Shea Jackson Jr. He had John Cena on his no contest wrestling.
I'm going to listen to it on the way home. Can't wait. You
don't know the answer to your question about what the interview was?
Shoot or work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know yet?
Did you hear it?
No.
Okay. Shoot means real. Work means he's trying to sell tickets.
Ah.
Yeah. So I can't wait to hear it. Yeah.
John Travolta turns 72 years old
Speaking
today.
of Saturday Night Fever,
Yep.
yes, your favorite Travolta movie of all time.
Pulp Fiction.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Face Off.
Oh, God.
Love Face Off. Come on.
It's you know what Face Off is to me?
Yeah.
It's a super fun, terrible movie.
Yes.
Terrible movie.
It's Travolta doing what's his name?
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage and Nick Cage doing Travolta. It's great.
Yeah.
Come on.
But it's an absurd movie, but it is fun to watch.
Funny,
I'll give you that for sure.
What's the John Travolta movie where it's Halle Berry's in it? And
Shark.
Swordfish.
Oh, that movie's great.
We only saw that movie for one reason.
That is 100% the only reason to see it, and it was amazing.
I think that's the only part of the movie I've seen, as a matter of fact.
That's all that matters.
Molly Ringwald, part of the Brat Pack back in the 80s, turns 58 years old.
Were
today.
you in love back in the day?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
So it never really hit me like that.
Yeah.
Like, again, so she and I are roughly the same age.
Yeah.
And so that should have been exactly right. And I'm like, I don't quit. Now when I see those movies again, I'm like, I get it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like when I was in high school and she's like, it's not my cup of tea. But like, I look back now, I'm like, oh, yeah.
There were a legion of girls that looked just like her. I
know.
wanted to. Same outfit, same everything. Yeah.
Vanna White, 69 years
Way
old
to
today.
go, yes.
Vanna's still going strong on
Yes.
Wheel of Fortune, too.
Absolutely.
By the way, I've entered
Ryan
the Wheel of
Seacrest is on that with him.
Yep.
Her, right?
Really?
I've entered the Wheel of Fortune phase of my life. It's on my house more often than I'm comfortable to
It's a
admit.
great show.
It's
a
kind
great
of fun.
show.
Do you do Jeopardy into Wheel of Fortune, or if the other way around?
Depending
I don't know
on
what it
what's
is.
going on, if I watch the local news now too, which I hadn't watched in 30 years, and now I watch it a lot.
Jeez, are you 69 years old too?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I got a question real quick. Have you guys been in attendance at an actual like game show, like in the crowd?
Once.
Yes.
I went and saw the Family Feud when I was in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Was it fun?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. It was they stopped down a lot because it's a TV show. So that we got to do that again. Like, and it's just it's not a lot of fun. It's watching them make a TV show.
I've been on 2 game shows.
Really?
So yeah, 2. I was on 1 vs. 100 that had John Saget. Yeah, no, Bob Saget.
Bob Saget
was the
okay.
host. I was one of the 100.
Okay.
And then the other one was, I can't think of the name of it. You have to like make words and you pull a ball out of it. It has the guy from 2 and 2.
Chuck Woolery?
Chuck Woolery was the host. You know, you pull a ball out and you have to create a 5-letter word.
Scrabble? No,
it wasn't Scrabble. It was God, I'm blanking on the name of it right now.
I vaguely remember
lost
that.
in the round, but it was fun.
Did you ever do it?
I did some sports game show.
Okay.
I think Matt Vasgersian.
Oh, Sports Geniuses?
Sports Geniuses.
Yeah, I remember that show.
I did that one show. Yes.
My brother-in-law Bill was on the Pressure Luck.
Oh, no way.
No whammies.
Yes.
I think I've had, what question knocked him out? How many original herbs and spices does Kentucky Fried Chicken have?
27.
No.
No?
He guessed 9. It's not 9.
How many is it?
37.
No, it's 11.
11 herbs and spices. You're right.
It's 11.
11 herbs and spices. Okay.
That's
It was
what knocked
lingo.
him out.
It was something Evan.
Lingo.
Lingo. There you go.
Have you ever been I've been to both, like, I've never contested, but I've been a audience member. Also at it was like a pre-taped award show. Those are even worse.
Yeah.
They're bad. When they have the artists come out and they're like, oh, no, let's do it again. So bad.
Making TV shows is like sausages, right? Like you don't want to see them get made.
No.
You just want to eat the
Right.
sausage. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
want to watch the TV show. It's a lot of work and a lot of it's very boring.
And the award show is even worse, guys.
Yeah. Today is National Drink Wine Day. Consider that checked off the list.
Every
Done.
day.
Yeah, we're going to get that done for sure. National Chile Day. But Chile is not the country.
No, like the hot sauce, the
There you go.
chiles.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I love me like a green salsa,
Yes.
like a green chili salsa.
Again,
Yes.
every day is
Yes.
National Chili Day. Yes.
But not smoky, right? We agree on that?
Oh, some can be smoky.
You like the smoky?
Yeah, it depends on what you're eating, as
Okay.
if the smokiness comes in. Like my mom likes to make the molcajete where you do with the rock, and that one can come out a little bit smoky depending on what kind of
I have a
chile you make.
molcajete.
Do
A
you
molcajete?
see? Trav is a real one.
I do.
Yeah.
I got a pill for that. I'm just kidding.
Today in 1974, Kiss released their first album, creatively called Kiss.
Kiss. Were you into Kiss back in the day? Everybody
A
was.
little bit. I've actually seen Kiss in concert a couple of times.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They
When
are
he does
fun.
God of Thunder. Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's fun.
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they had my attention. I was a little Gene Simmons back in the day.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
When you saw it, did you see it with the makeup or without the makeup?
With.
Both.
Yeah.
Yes.
With.
Oh, you saw it without?
Absolutely. Yes. Couldn't wait for that video. Look it up. Yeah, they came out with that makeup on. Could not wait to see that.
That was a big deal.
One of the times I saw Kiss was at Dodger Stadium when they were playing like the pregame before the Ducks and the Kings played the outdoor series at Dodger. The Ducks and the Kings played a game at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
It was so surreal. So I'm in the press box covering the game. I was working at AM 830 at the station of the Ducks. So talking to Bob Miller, who's a legend of LA broadcasting, in Dodger Stadium, looking at an ice rink with Kiss playing a concert.
That's crazy.
It's like none of this adds up.
That is a fever dream.
It really was, DeMarco. I'm like, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, this doesn't add up at all. But it was pretty great. Today in 2003, Kobe Bryant scored 52 points in a double overtime win against the Rockets. And the days that Kobe scored 50 or more was kind of normal.
Yeah.
Just like, Kobe had 50 again. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, for that long stretch, did they win?
Right.
What year was it, Greg, that Kobe went for 40? Like, what was it? Like
it was like
11,
10 games in a row.
Crazy. And they
like
were
2013-ish, somewhere around there.
Dang.
Every night you'd be like, oh, they're way behind. Wait. All right, Kobe's hot. Oh, wait.
Hey, Luka.
Kobe's hitting 10 threes again.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes again.
This is going to be you.
There he goes again.
There you go.
They just beat a team that's garbage by 5 points because Kobe had 47. Yeah, that's what it was.
Charlotte Bobcats.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Bobcats.
They can never beat
2003. He had
Is
achieved a 9-game streak of scoring 40 or more points, averaging 40.6 points for the month.
All right, one more here on the way out the door. 1953, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz signed a contract worth, keep in mind, 1953. Signed a contract worth $8 million to continue the I Love Lucy show through 1955.
My God.
They got $8 million to do 2 years of TV in the 50s.
You could buy all of Beverly Hills back then.
50s. Good for you, Lucy. Good for you, Desi.
Yes.
Good job. We're going to be out at Riviera on Friday.
Yes,
we will be back here tomorrow. It's DeMarco and Travis. ESPN LA. We'll see you then.
Peace.
Your